You can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for correcting her. I will be the side chick. The mistress, the side chick, the hand. It's whatever. I mean, name calling is what y'all do. That's
We're talking about that lady who used to go and visit him all the time, Sonya Durham, and we're going to talk about it, period. Okay? We're going to talk about the case. We're going to talk about documents. We're going to talk about future court dates. We're going to talk about phone calls. We're going to talk about old visits. We're going to laugh at the tablet calls. We're going to get a kiki as we please. Okay? Why? Because it's interesting and it's funny. This guy, this call gave me a key yesterday. I wanted to call y'all yesterday, but I kind of wanted to finish it before I got all the way to probably like, I think I got to call 5. Maybe I didn't hear call 5. Okay. The funny thing to me about this whole thing is the fact that Nesto knows him and Sonya, as dumb as they are, as dim-witted, however you want to put it, because there are dumb criminals, right? He said, "Call the president." Girl, Donald Trump is not interested in him. Well, at the time, was he still? At that time, it was still Joe. It was Joe and Kamala. They definitely didn't care. Joe and Kamala didn't care, and Don and JD don't care. None of them people care in DC. The people in DC are busy. Leave them alone. Okay. Anywho, my point was that you figured out, like you were able to figure out that CRAIL was not interested in your case. CRAIL was not paying attention to your case. In this particular situation, he makes it seem like Sonya was able to figure it out, or it just sounds like CRAIL was not paying attention to the paperwork. I guess he's over there telling Nesto it was getting dismissed, but because it wasn't dismissed with prejudice, without prejudice, it was no pros. And because I actually did look up the document that he was reading, or that Sonya was reading from. I need to download it because just like Sonya, I don't even know if I have that one. I might. But I looked up the cases ending in 402 and 403 yesterday, and I found the document where it stated something that they were going to no pros. I mean, they said it in the letter, but considering what CRAIL told Nesto, either CRAIL was just banking on Nesto not having access to the paperwork and not knowing what was going on, and basically technically only giving him half the story, or that CRAIL didn't read the whole document. Yeah, and yeah. And then she was talking about CRAIL lying to her, and then she was mad because I guess CRAIL called and talked to Shirley. That's probably the last thing I remember because I had to listen to it in a couple different stages. First of all, ma'am is ridiculous. I don't know why CRAIL. I don't know. I don't know why CRAIL called Shirley and told her. Maybe maybe he thought he was going to help save their marriage or something. I don't know. Why do you think CRAIL called Shirley? Y'all think about it. Do you think he was trying to save the marriage? Do you think that, yeah, according to Nesto, so Monique says allegedly, do you think CRAIL called Shirley to tell her that the charges were being dismissed? But why would he tell her that when it clearly stated that it was going to be good morning, boo boo, good morning, 504, that it in the document it clearly stated there would be a superseding indictment. I'll pull this up first real quick. Hold on. We'll do like we normally do. Let's do business first because we're gonna be with some shenanigans for a minute. Okay. So let's do business first. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need to download that document. Hold on a second. Okay. Mr. Williams. I've been checking the docket too to see if there's any changes. The funny thing is, okay, so I don't even want to get into it too much, but the whole thing with Judge Dunaway, and the issuing, I hope everybody understands, and if you don't, it's okay. Just go back to my last video. Is that no matter when Roberto let the certificate of immediate review expire, the time period, the first time and the second time, understand that initially when Judge Dunaway made the ruling on October 4th, he only had till September 4th. He only had until September 14th to issue that document, and he issued it 26 days later. So keep that in mind. So it actually starts with Dunaway, because a couple of people came to me in the comments and were like, so they just didn't seem to get it. And what I'm saying is that the judge only had 10 days to issue that certificate of immediate review, but when Judge Dunaway issued it, he'd already issued it far beyond the 10-day window. So hopefully that's as short as an explanation. And if you're on the replay, hopefully that makes sense. So it starts with Judge Dunaway. At the end of the day, even though Roberto let the time period expire on his part, because after the judge's 10 days is the lawyer's 10 days, period, it starts with Judge Dunaway, and Judge Dunaway issued it late from the giddy up. Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? So if you want a longer, more detailed explanation on that, go to my last video or two, and we talked about it in detail regarding the dismissal. So go to the video regarding the dismissal, and we actually went to the docket and looked at those dates and did all of that. So if that's still kind of like, now how did that work? Okay. So I wanted to mention that because I was gonna do like just a quick little something about that, but I figured I'd talk to y'all next time I see y'all. Okay. Another housekeeping item real quick. We will get back to Sakina Thompson. Like I said, I just gotta be real with y'all. When I sit there and read for 3 or 4 hours, I gotta take a break. But I do want to get back to it and finish it up because I did kind of leave you guys on a cliffhanger, and I am so ready. I was driving home from school drop off this morning thinking I am so ready to hear what the prosecutor Johnson, how she tore Sakina apart on the witness stand. So I'm ready for it. So we'll get to it. We will get back to it, okay, and we'll get through because there was only a few pages left of the of Sakina's lawyer questioning her, and then the cross would be up next with Miss Johnson from the prosecution. So just stay tuned for that. If you're on the lookout for that, it's coming, so just bear with me on that. But it's just that 3-4 hours of reading those transcripts, baby, and that foolishness in the transcripts, it's mind numbing. Okay. Let me pull, let's see what's going on here. The one that they were talking about was like from September. There was a document, the Nolle Pros order. Okay, because there was a document. Let's see what it says. All right, let me download this. Because remember, Sonya said I can only see one page. What is it with Sonya trying to read Nesto documents? And it never seems like she's got the entire thing. She's always like, she just never seems to have the whole document. It's just the dumbest thing ever. I don't understand why she doesn't have. She's always reading like the face sheet and that's it. She's reading what's free. Is it okay? But I guess she's not the only one. Her and her cohort seem to do the same thing. But it's like, girl, just get the whole thing. What's wrong with you? You can't afford $1.03? It's $1.03. Hold on. She might not have any money on her card, like her boyfriend. Let's see. And her friend, I guess. Okay. This document was literally $1.03. Okay. And the second page was nothing. Okay. I just downloaded that for no good reason. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for, oh, wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much. 2 years. And it is very much appreciated. That's what pays. That's what helps pay for that quick download. Okay. The support that you guys give. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have the documents over here. Girl, paid for, bought and paid for. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So if you recall in this phone call, Sonya was talking to Nesto about a particular document. Let's see what it says. And I shall read. Hold on just a moment. Okay. And I shall read with her silly behind. Hold on. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let me stop. I was about to say something, but okay. This was what they were talking about. Come now, when she was, I don't know what she was saying. Like, you know, when Sonya reads, it's so painful. Comes down state of Georgia, the above captioned case files the state uh the state's motion to null prosecute prosequi nolle prosequi, okay, files the state's motion to null le prosequi, okay. Defendant hereafter Ernest Williams, having been charged with the offenses indicated in the above style case above, upon filing the docketing of warrants, the offenses being a felony, and a thorough and exhaustive review of the facts and the circumstances of the case, revealing the following. The defendant was indicted on September 29th, 2022, and charged with one count of theft of services in 22 SC 184402. On the same date, he was also indicted on 22 SC 184403, where he was charged with one count of theft and one count of operation of a credit repair organization. After additional investigation, defendant now has additional unindicted cases in Fulton County. I don't know how CRAIL Lewis could have read this and thought that the charges were being dismissed. There's just no way. After additional investigation, defendant now has additional unindicted cases in Fulton County, 22 CP 210-500, 22 CP 11078, 22 CP 212559, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? There's all of these cases right here. What is that? 5, 6, 7, arising from warrants from the Roswell Police Department, the White Collar Crime Unit, in collaboration with the Human Trafficking and Internet Child Exploitation Unit, intend to seek a new superseding indictment in this matter in the interest of justice and judicial economy. So we're going to consolidate everything because ain't no way we're going to do all of this in a whole bunch of different cases, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, he had 9 cases, right? So in interest of the justice and judicial economy, they're going to consolidate it into everything. Wherefore, the state respectfully requests the court to enter an order of non-prosequi in this matter. Okay. And that was from who? Jonathan Salmon. We haven't seen him in a minute, but he was in the same unit with Majeski. Salmon. Remember, he was at one of the bond hearings. He's the guy who went on and on and on for a long time. He went on for about 10 minutes going through Nesto's history. Back in, I feel like it was either September or October of 2022 when he had his first hearing. And they were with the I don't even want to say what the bond was because I don't remember. But it's in the playlist. I have 2 different playlists, one with just hearings and one that's all Nesto. It's in both of those. So you can go check that out. We've seen it a couple of times, right? And from that's when the judge drops the order on the second day, because this call was on 9/21. That document that I just read was from 9/20. You guys see that right here, right? Okay. Oh, my bad. The one we just read was from 9/20. Nesto and Sonya are having the freak out session over here on 9/21, right? He said, you better call the president. And then here we go on, hold on, let me download this. And then here we go on 9/22. the next day. Can you all see this? Good. Okay. Um, where Judge Belinda, the state's motion requesting to have having been read and considered, it is hereby granted an order of nolle prosequi shall be entered in this matter. Boom. Okay. This is what this is what popped off this call. Not this one, but this one. This one, the motion. But he's saying that CRAIL told him it was all getting dismissed. But clearly it's not getting dismissed because item 3 clearly states that the White Collar Crime Unit, in collaboration with the Human Trafficking and Internet Child Exploitation Unit, intends to seek a new superseding indictment in this matter in the interest of justice and judicial economy. New superseding indictment and collaboration, i.e., there goes the Rico, right? So just to put that in some context, I don't know whether CRAIL told him or not. We'll listen to it. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for gifting a friend. I appreciate that so much. Period. Thank you so much. I do have something in I want to talk to you guys. We're going to do a member live. I did get the so I ordered the transcript. This is off topic. This is on a whole nother topic, but since someone just came through as a member, if you are following the Jarvis Butts case, you know there was the plea hearing. I did get the transcript for that. I actually got it on, was that Saturday? I got it in my inbox. She emailed it to me Friday night, the transcription lady. Anyway, I read it and it's really it's on the level of that hearing that they had. It's graphic, I'm just going to say. So if you are following that case, we will do a member live. I do need to take a minute and make some edits, to extract some names and things like that. Because, we know that there's victims. So, we typically just, we'll just, and they're minors. So I do need to take a minute and extract those names, but I had to kind of absorb that for a second because it was kind of like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so it's thank you to the new members, and if you're following the Jarvis Butts case, meet me in members in the next day or two, and I will read that document to you guys. It's not super long; it's like 35 pages, 34, 35 pages. But it's it's very disgusting. But I'll just tell you, he does, it's where he admits to unaliving the young girl. So it's terrible. I had to kind of put it out of my mind for a few days because just reading that was so horrible. It just kind of was like, it was just like, well, damn, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I will share that with you guys. I've been meaning to talk about it, but I just, it's some harsh subject matter. So, but we all know what happened, right? So, anyway, let's pivot. But so I wanted to bring this up as far as the documents are concerned, to provide a little additional context as far as what they're talking about, because even right here you can see ADA Kevin Majeski, all of the things. Let's see, back in, what was when he had was this the first criminal indictment? Hold on a second. Do I have that one? I feel like he went for a bail hearing with Manning. First jail appearance. I wish we could have seen that jail appearance. Anyway, let's not get caught up with this. If you guys want to go through this old docket at some point, we can, but it's kind of useless now. I mean, I guess in context for the calls, it makes sense. But as far as what's currently going on, it doesn't make as much sense because that's not where we're at this moment. But in relation to these phone calls, if you guys ever want to hear, if you guys want to go back, let me know and we'll go back to him. Alan Speed, what's good? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into this. This was funny. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure most of you guys watched this yesterday. If you didn't, you're in for a treat. Number one, because Nesto is so mad. If there's one thing that I enjoy is a angry Nesto call. I'm not even gonna hold you on that. I love a angry Nesto call when he's just like, they fucking railroading me. They're railroading me. Anybody can see that. And then he's just so mad. He was so mad.
But me, I just dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't dead, man, with these folks, man. Hold on,
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you,
Dre may as well go ahead and come on out the bushes, sir. Dre, where are you?
Right here. Yeah, you say what?
Your Honor, we're just gonna bring that back in another indictment.
And I said they call you Nasty Nestos, right? However I said it. So they don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407 at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto.
You said the icky.
What's your name,
The icky
Nesto?
wedding gift.
Nasty Nesto.
The icky wedding kiss. Hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on.
But me, I just dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't dead, man, with these folks, man. Hold on,
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that.
That icky wedding kiss. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he just wanted to solidify. That's my wife right there. Okay. That's one of my wives. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here, guys.
All day, you be in your head.
She said if I don't hear from you all day.
Man, I don't give a damn. You got to call the president. You got to contact that man today and talk to him and tell him what the fuck is going on. This shit, I'm getting railroaded.
Did he really? He was just talking out the side of his mouth. He knows Sonya don't know Joe.
I got to put some money on here. It should say
Okay.
Hello.
How are you today?
How are you? When I don't hear from you all day, you be in your head.
Well, you know what? Every time you don't hear from me, it always be some bullshit. It's always.
More bullshit.
So.
Have you got the news or no?
You're going through water right now. The phone acting up again.
It sounds like I'm going through water.
Yeah, you're good right now. Well,
hold on.
Today, you might need to check that thing, that computer thing again. Because I got a visit from a lawyer today, and he showed me an email that Majesty and his boss sent in, the DA. saying that they dropped the 2 charges when I go to court for Monday, but they're trying to pursue a RICO.
Well, they can't do a RICO because you have to have a crime family. It can't just be you. So who's your crime family? Because Trump did a RICO, but he had 19 co-defendants.
Can I just say something too about this RICO? We've heard, did we not all hear the testimony? Because, you know, we've had the privilege of hearing some of the goings on in the courtroom because Dennis has been there and Pam provided a videographer, and we heard Will Wooten state clearly that this is RICO activity. They are not accusing him of having a crime family. They're not accusing him of having a corrupt organization. They are accusing him of RICO activity, which I guess is different. And it falls under, I guess, different criteria versus a criminal corrupt organization. Did we not all hear that? I just keep wondering that, you know, why they keep, you know, Sonya keeps repeating that. Maybe she hadn't heard it at this point, but even today, she still talks about the RICO. Okay? Stop it. His crime family is Dion Lamont, William Pryor, Julio, and Sonya. Stop it. Sonya's Law and Order legal expertise.
Got no shit like that going on.
That's what I'm saying. RICO has to be a criminal organization. So you don't have any of that, first of all, to be honest. But on the lie that they telling, your charges don't equal
On the lie that they telling,
whatever the hell they trying for. It's not even that. You know?
I know that. But that's
right, because you got one situation with one girl and that's just you and her. You got another situation with another girl that's just you and her, and then they got the rape charges, which is a you and a her. So where's their criminal organization?
When she's saying you have a situation with this one and you have a situation with that one, why didn't he all chime in with his blanket? I don't know them folks. Okay, why didn't he chime in with his blanket? I don't know them folks. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then you and Erica's not involved on anything but that stupid shit with court, that fake lawyer shit. So there has to be, you know.
Look, and I'm looking up Georgia's racketeering and influence corrupt organizations, OCGA 1614-4. It allows prosecutors to target individuals or groups engaged in a pattern of at least 2 related illegal acts, predicate crimes, to maintain an enterprise, obtain property, or acquire money. So did he maintain an enterprise? I don't know. Did he do it to obtain property? According to Fonnie Willis, he did, and U.S. currency. So it falls within the Georgia RICO. Maybe it doesn't fall within the federal RICO, but it falls within the Georgia RICO. Okay? It falls within the Georgia RICO. Okay?
So RICO has to be a criminal organization.
I know that part, but
yeah, they just reaching. He loves saying that shit.
But they dropped the charges. And
what charges did they drop? The Calvin charges and the
Yes. I got to do it. Look, they did it at 3:30. Sent the email.
I'm not seeing and my computer's at the house. I'll be home.
Thank you, new member. Thank you, Kathy.
You know,
I appreciate you, hon.
So don't even worry about the shit.
Wait, hold on. Let me get caught up and then we'll come back and take you. Okay. So paralegal, how the fuck she was a paralegal and don't understand how Nesto has a RICO, because she's thinking John Gotti and she's thinking mafia type RICO. She's thinking organized crime. But she's not thinking, you know, disorganized scam or con. You know what I mean? Thank you, new member. I appreciate it. Boom. Get my sound effects together. My bad. Thank you. And thank you, Sweet Tea. 9 months. Okay. A baby. 9 whole months. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. And then our good friend Alan Speed, one of the men of Bougie Gang. Thank you so much, sir. Only Me gifted a friend. We have the Lime is it Lime Mosley? Here in the bushes, still celebrating my birthday. Bless. I cannot wait till they come back with everybody's names, like the real names. I feel like you changed your name. That's why it threw me off. And Leroyce, is that correct? 4 months. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate that. And LK72-7. Y'all, can they please get our names back? Oh my God, it's killing me. Okay. All right, you guys. The kiss was gross. Okay. She only knows TV Ricos. I don't think she wasn't a paralegal. You know what? Even if the lawyer she worked for called her a paralegal, it doesn't mean that she was to the standard of a professional. Okay? Just because someone goes into a kitchen every day doesn't make them a chef. Hello? Okay? Right? Okay. You can put a title on whatever you want. Doesn't make it that. Okay? She worked in the law office and her lawyer told her she was a paralegal. So good for her. Clearly we know that is not the case. All right? All right? Bootleg. Absolutely. Okay, let's get back into it cuz we got a long way to go.
That shit is crazy to me.
You see what they did to Trump? All that shit is some bullshit and some lies. Because I know everything he did with a lawyer's assistant. So he do everything by the book. You know, he might be right at the edge, but he still has legal counsel and advice whenever he make a move.
Trunk does everything by the book. It might have been at the edge of, so is doing things at the edge of the law following it by the book? Because there is something called the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. So what are you talking about? He does girl, stop lying. Would you please stop lying? Okay, stop lying, ma'am. Okay, before they have you burning in the pits. Okay.
You have
Lies.
1 minute remaining.
Back at the state, some money on there.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
10:30.
I put some money. Huh?
I call you at 10:30. You be there by 10:30?
No, I'm not. Oh yeah. I will. Yeah, come here 10:30. I'm looking at the wrong time. I'm saying, yeah, come here 10:30. I like you.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Nesto calls back 1 hour later.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Still driving?
Oh, I've been home. I looked your thing up and everything.
Okay.
So they did. They filed a motion on the 20th, which was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to say because we got all these cases pending, which none are indicted on. So if the case is strong, I'm trying to figure out why they haven't indicted on cases that are a year old investigated. And you know, it doesn't say anything about the RICO Act, but it might be just. He read it to you. What attorney was it? Was it a new attorney?
No, it's the man.
Oh, he came in. So
Yeah, that's who runs it.
huh? That's
his
what?
case. That's his case.
Oh yeah, of course. So okay. So how did he put it to you? Like
He brought it to me. He brought me.
no. I mean, what did he say as far as his feeling about it?
I
Can't really
get
see it.
no, because I couldn't get no clear understanding of the answer because that never made no sense. Why would he drop those cases like that? They then had him indicted. That don't make no sense to me. You indicted cases, and I sitting here for 15 fucking months with no bond on indicted cases with no bond.
On a case you wouldn't give me a bond on, and now you dropping them. If they were so serious, you couldn't give me a bond on them. Now you're trying to dismiss.
So I don't understand, and you're saying because of Rico.
Well, like I said, he explained.
Okay, so Nesto, it's because you're not smart, sir. I mean, he's telling you that they're so basically, look, if I would imagine if you're in jail, right, and your lawyer comes and tells you that you had indicted cases and they're dropping them, my first question would be, well, when am I getting out? Right? Hello? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't your first uh question be, well, when do I get out? Right? Hello? Okay. First thing. Well, let me go pack up my stuff. They're dropping my charges. Oh my God. They found the real da 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 da. Oh, I'm getting out, right? Then the lawyer is telling you they're gonna do a RICO. What's not to understand in all of this? Why is it that him and Sonya had to sit there and play damn Nancy Drew, or what's her name? What was her name? The lady who wrote around the Murder She Wrote. She's over there playing Murder She Wrote and Columbo. The man told you that they're doing a superseding indictment. Like, he just told you they're dropping those charges and they're coming back. The damn Angela Lansbury Murder She Wrote. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to figure something out? He told you that they're doing a RICO. CRAIL probably just never should have told him that they were dropping it. He should have used. Okay, let's just keep going, girl.
And with the RICO Act,
They're
with the
stupid.
RICO charge, because RICO is a.
They didn't say that. They just said they moving forward with RICO.
He been screaming. That dude been prosecuted
they're
and
moving
screaming
forward with
RICO
RICO.
forever. But the RICO, in order for it to be a RICO case, which none of your cases altogether don't even qualify for no RICO. You got all your cases are different.
Okay, what is the motion about the case? You said they sent a motion.
Let me explain to you what a RICO is in Georgia. All right. Let me say what are RICO charges in Georgia. RICO means racketeering, influence, and corrupt organization. You don't have an organization, so I don't even know where they get that from. Because you can have just like she got 20 charges. You got 20 charges or whatever the case may be. Right, let me tell you that. Okay. So the RICO under Georgia RICO, the crime. Okay, it is a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activity to acquire or maintain any interest or control of any type of property or business. That's the RICO Act in Georgia.
Okay, well, why did they hit Doug done with that? Didn't they hit them with a RICO?
Because they're trying to say it's an organization, it's a criminal organization where he's the gang leader and he was ordering hits, he was ordering drug sales, and he was ordering all of this, and he had multiple co-defendants. He had like 20 co-defendants under his indictment. That's why I'm trying to figure out how they trying to throw a RICO on you when you only got one case with a co-defendant. Which, if you listen to, like I say, the text message and phone call, she told you she was an attorney. So that's on her, lying to you. You didn't know. And then all your other cases, like I said, all other low-stake cases, they vary. It doesn't even make sense. It's not like you're sitting out there ordering people to commit crimes. You're not the leader of nothing. You know what I'm saying, on any of their charges. It doesn't make sense. But, that's what they reached for, because they did that same shit with Donald Trump. When his shit wasn't a crime organization, they were fucking government employees. Everybody on that shit was government employees at the time. So that don't even make sense how they did that shit. But again, so some experts have argued that applying RICO charges in criminal cases allow prosecutors to use the law often still.
When he said new lawyer system, I think he's sitting up there listening to the sovereign people. He's listening to the people who talk the sovereign stuff, but the people who you see online who are battling like sovereign citizens, baby, it doesn't always go well. It usually is like an example of how things can go tragically or just messed up left. So I don't know who he was talking to.
Penalties to pressure defendants marginally connected to a crime group to take plea bargains.
It's like, ma'am, what are you talking about? Let's see. Okay, I'm having some lag. Just a second, guys. All right, we'll read in the middle. She just loves comparing him to Trump. Because that's her only frame of reference. I was trying to. Oh, my bad. I should change the speed. Give me just a second, guys. It's lagging. Call the Red Hat Man and get your boo some help, Sonya. There's nothing that really could help him. Well, if he's not the leader, he better come up with the leader. Well, he wants to stick with he doesn't know what anybody's talking about. So that's the problem. Okay, give me just one. Okay, I just wanted to switch my internet. So see if that helps because we're just like severely in like a lag mode right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if this helps. I don't even know where we were, guys. My bad. Okay. Portia, would you hush? Yo, okay. Is the trial ever going to start? Is that girl, I don't have a crystal ball, so I have no idea. I agree though. Like, I get where you're coming from with that question, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I think for some cases, I don't know. I think some cases it seems like they come and go so quickly, but I think some just do. There are just some that take forever. You know what I mean? You know, I think that there are just some. Is that Portia Renee? Have you heard me calling her Renee is really not her middle name, but it gives, Portia Renee. So yeah, that's so funny. Let's see. Well, there are some similarities to Trump. Both are convicted felons, and Trump is an adjudicated rapist. What? Okay. Well, girl, he better do. Okay, we're gonna try not to stop too much because I don't know what's going on here, but let's keep going.
Done with that. Didn't he done with Rico?
So they're trying to say it's an organization, a criminal organization where he's the gang leader and he was ordering hits and he was ordering drug sales and he was ordering all of this and he had multiple co-defendants. He had like 20 co-defendants under his indictment. That's why I'm trying to figure out how they trying to throw Rico on you.
Okay. Dunaway said, "Are you ready to go?" So when Nesto was talking fair and speedy trial or speedy trial, even though it had exceeded that time period, they had just gotten through some of the pandemic backlog. Dunaway was ready to put him on the calendar. And what did Hoover say? Hoover said he needed more time. And he came out with this damn motion to suppress. Okay. Hoover came out with the motion to suppress, and here we are. Okay. So thank you for making that point. That's a very good point, and you are so right. Okay. Shouts out to everybody here. I know I didn't say hi to our first ones in, I don't think. First one's in. Denise, Nesto's handy girl, Mrs. Andrew, thank you guys for tapping in immediately. So thank you for doing that, getting here first. Everyone who's here right now, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And make sure to drop your lunches in the chat, okay? Drop your lunches in the chat. All right. We're gonna try to take minimal stops because we're on some lag situation going on right now.
When you only got one case with a co-defendant, which if you listen to, like I say, the text message and phone calls, she told you she was an attorney. So that's on her lying to you. You didn't know. And then all your other cases, like I said, all other lawsuit cases, they vary. It doesn't even make sense. It's not like you're sitting out there ordering people to commit crimes. You're not the leader of nothing. You know what I'm saying, on any of their charges. It doesn't make sense. But, that's what they reached for, because they did that same shit with Donald Trump. When his shit wasn't a crime organization, they were fucking government employees. Everybody on that shit was government employees at the time. So that don't even make sense how they did that shit. But again, so some experts have argued that applying RICO charges in criminal cases allow prosecutors to use the law, often stiff penalties, to pressure defendants marginally connected to a crime group to take plea bargains. And you don't have that either. So everything, and unless they go to, for some fucking reason, in Fulton County, the RICO thing that they go to. That's what they go to. So it don't even make sense. So let me read this motion that they filed on the 20th. Did he read it to you?
Go ahead.
He didn't read it to you?
He brought two of them.
I can see one page. I was trying to get the second page, but
she asked you, did he read it? Don't you hate when you ask someone a question they don't answer? Did he read it to you?
Yeah.
Did he leave it with you?
Yeah.
How your glasses? You can see real good?
Sonya, he can't read, honey. He can't read. So did he read it to you? Nesto was probably too much in his feelings to hear what the man had to say. And you're asking him, did he leave it for you? And he said yes, but he's waiting for you to read it to him. Don't you understand the man can't read?
I went in there and saw that shit. I threw it in the thing and went in the bathroom and threw it up.
You throwed it in the thing and went into the bathroom and throwed up? So you knew that he told you something bad. Because to me, if you're in jail and your lawyer says, hey, they just dismissed your charges, I would be like, well, when am I getting out? So you obviously had the comprehension to know that something bad, it wasn't something good that had happened. So they're dismissing it. It's not a dismissal, right? It clearly is not a dismissal.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. To be honest with you, because I had he called me out, and so I went and he told me that shit, and I came back in sitting at the damn holding tank for 2 hours. Then I came back in here. It's so goddamn cold in this motherfucker because the temperature dropping outside.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to eat. So when I ate, then I said, man, let me calm down for a minute. And then
You have to. I mean, they throwing it all at you, and it's a lot. It is a lot. But you have to just be positive and just understand your innocence. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they shit is rising from warrants in Roswell Police Department, which all of those damn things.
I'm going to just say this regarding this person will accept anything from him. She said after he's convicted, she will stay his friend after the indictment. I mean, she's a 2-time felon. Like, maybe You guys who are not felons wouldn't deal with someone like him. Sonya is a convicted, went to prison felon. Okay. Maybe she's not a 20-year, convicted of murder type chick, but ma'am is a whole prison yard felonista. Okay. She's a felonista. She's been to the big house. She's been convicted. She has felonies. Why do you think that you think she's too good to deal with a felon? Girl, not even that she's too good, but you know what I'm saying? Like, are we surprised that ma'am doesn't want to be around a felon? Like, she's not into him. I mean, she likes him. They're birds of a feather flocking together. So why not? Why not date a felon? You think do you think a man in his 50s or 60s wants a woman in her 50s or 60s who has a felony record and bullet holes? What distinguished 50, 60-year-old man who's got a couple of coins wants a girlfriend who has bullet holes and a felony rap sheet? Can you tell me? Just think about it. Those two are made for each other. Let them have each other. And nobody wants Nesto. And I'm going to be honest, nobody wants Sonya either. That's why she's living in a camper van. Hello? Think about it. Think about it, girl. 2 felonies and riddled with bullets and a weak stomach. Okay?
That's some bullshit.
Stop it. Let her
Because
be.
all of them cases, with the exception of that
Let her be. Nesto needs a friend.
fake charge.
Let her be his friend.
And the fake pornography bullshit are civil fucking cases. So for them to sit there and try to say that was the one. Okay, so let me say what this is. Since come now, the state of Georgia, in the above captioned case, files the state's motion to Nolle, Prosequi, whatever, them foreign words you like to throw in there. Defendant hereinafter.
She said those foreign words. Girl, Latin is the root of English and many other languages. It's not a foreign word, you big dummy. This girl did not graduate from high school. You can't tell me she did. Maybe she has a GED, but it's not a good one. She might have gotten her GED to get released out of prison, but she didn't sit and finish high school. There's no way.
Earnest Williams, having been charged with the offenses indicated in the above style case above. Okay, this is for 403. Upon filing and docketing of warrants, the offenses being a felony and through an exhaustive review of the facts and circumstances of this case, revealing the following. One, the defendant was indicted on September.
Oh, my bad. Thorough and exhaustive review. She can't read. My bad. I'm putting myself on mute because Portia is having a fit right now. So rather than you guys hearing Portia bark every other word, when she starts her little barkity bark session, I just go on mute. So my bad.
September 29th, 22, and charged with one count of theft of services. This is case 402, which is the case that you're supposed to be heard on Monday. And
if you're just coming in, we went through this document at the very beginning. So this one right here, which is what Sonya is reading, we read this at the very beginning. So if you want to see that, you'll have to start back at the beginning. But we went through it so you could actually like hear it coherently versus her butchering just this little informational sheet, this little motion. Hold on a second, let me pivot. Okay, here we go.
By taking of operating a credit service, which is the Calvin case. After an additional investigation, defendant now has additional unindicted cases in Fulton County, and he named the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hi, Tamara.
arising
Good
from
morning.
warrants from Roswell
afternoon.
Police, the white collar unit, in collaboration with the human trafficking and internet child exploitation unit, intends to seek a new superseding indictment in this matter in the interest of justice and judicial economy, or whatever. So basically,
She reads like her friend. The funny thing is when somebody stumbles over a word and to just kind of dismiss it, they love to say whatever. But in the interest of justice and judicial economy, was I on mute again? Okay, no, thank God. Okay, girl, a mess. A mess. And then she didn't have page 2. This document literally cost $1.02. Or was it $1.03? Okay. It was $1.03, and you could not get the second page. I mean, she didn't need it anyway, but
this doesn't say to me that they're dismissing it, but that's what I don't have page 2. So I was trying to purchase it so I can see page 2, but it's true.
well, it does say that it's a no prosecution. They are not prosecuting this case. What they told you is that they are going to create new cases. That's basically what they said. This case is not being prosecuted. We're going to come back with another case where this will be prosecuted. Okay? This case won't be prosecuted, but the charges aren't going away. So they did not dismiss the charges. They are not prosecuting this case number, but we're coming back with a superseding indictment, which will be a RICO.
Okay.
Do you have page 2?
Yeah, I gave me 2 pages up there.
Okay, so you got to read the second page to see what it's talking about, because I can't see it. I can only see the first page. But he's telling you that they're trying to drop it. And did he say if the other attorney contacted him?
No, he didn't say that. No.
He didn't say anything. He didn't say she did or she didn't.
No, he didn't say anything, no.
He just came and gave you that and said that Monday's hearing was
I don't think
canceled.
they have
He doesn't say
conjugals
that
in
yet.
Georgia.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And so what did he?
Girl, he didn't play dumb and clueless. I mean, that's not a play. He can't read, right, sexy RN? He wasn't playing, honey. He was just being. Girl, not playing, being. Because he can't read, honey. He can't read. That's why he called his helper.
Did he tell you what you can't say? But did he tell you what he intends to do? Or he just gave you a message? Is that what he just came and did? Or did he tell you what's the new plan?
No, he gave me a message because, once they dropped it, he done with that case. He just had to deal with the other cases.
Right, which is the conspiracy cases.
Right.
He's still on that because that's part of the unindicted cases.
Yeah, he know that, but in his mind, yeah.
So that's fine if they're not going to trial on that. Money saved, since it's, and they're dropping it. Okay, fine. So what he needs to do is he needs to get your phone records.
Okay, so hold on, wait a minute, hold on. So you're saying the other one saying that they're trying to indict on all those put together. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's saying, what it's saying is, because I don't have page 2. So all it's saying is it's just the defendant charged, they're talking about the charges. So you gotta get page 2. Go get page 2.
Okay. So, okay,
He can't go get page 2 because if he goes and gets page 2, he'd have to read it, honey. Sir, he can't read. The defendant was indicted on September 29th, 2022, and charged with 1 count of theft of services. And on the same date, defendant was also indicted on case ending in 403. So he was charged with 1 case ending in 402, and then the defendant was also indicted on a case ending in 403, where he was charged with 1 count of theft of taking, and then 1 count of operation of a credit repair organization. After additional investigation, defendant now has additional unindicted cases in Fulton County, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, arising from warrants from the Roswell Police Department. The White Collar Crime Unit, in collaboration with Human Trafficking and Internet Child Exploitation. So the White Collar Crime Unit, which is Will Wooten, and the Human Trafficking and Internet Child Exploitation Unit, which is DA Winfrey unit, intends to seek a new superseding indictment in this matter in the interest of justice and judicial economy. We're looking to try to get everything together. I don't believe that CRAIL did not, like, how could CRAIL have explained this to him any differently? He just heard dismissed and he's falling back on that, but he knows it's not dismissed, but it's like he's a drama or something.
Can you run and go get page 2?
I gotta go way upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, then
Well, you can hang up and call me back. Yeah, because it just says,
Sonya, he can't read, baby. He can't read. That's why he's not going to get it.
because I don't have what 4 and all that's going to say, because it just says the white collar crime in collaboration with the human trafficking and internet child exploitation, which those are some fake ass charges, seek a supersede indictment. That's why I got it heard. Let me see. Supersede indictment in this matter. They're trying to just say with all these cases that are unindicted, which I mean makes sense. It's just a charge right now under investigation. It's not even an indicted charge yet. You need to hurry up and indict it. So then you just get you need to get the I need to call him and see where he at. I was thinking about that when I was on my way over to his house, why he didn't send me the thing. He should have been done with that stuff by now, because it's been 2 days. I know it don't take that long, but I'll call him tomorrow and find out where he's at with that.
Oh, yeah,
so I can get that.
Why did they put that motion on? I'm trying to figure out why did they put that motion on.
Because they're not going to have 2 cases with identical charges. Why did they put the motion in? So that they can close this case out and create a new case. I don't understand why it's so hard to understand. And Sonya, why it's so difficult for you to search these things that you clearly don't know. It's very easy to find. You highlight what you don't understand and you hit look up. Okay? Hit look up, and then it's going to search the interwebs to give you a couple of different options for answers, you dumbass.
And what Hannah needs to do is she needs to
Sonya can't read either, because part of her lack of she has a lack of comprehension. She's barely fluent in words that she should be at her big age, and she doesn't understand what she's reading, especially for someone who has worked in a law office. Now, everybody doesn't know what the superseding indictment is. So for those of you who may or may not know, at the end of the day, Sonya says she's worked in a law office for 35 years. So don't feel bad if you don't know, because some of you have never even been to a law office, okay? A superseding indictment is a new amended document filed by prosecutors and approved by a grand jury that replaces the original indictment in a criminal case. It is used to add new charges, add new defendants, or modify existing charges based on new evidence or information. Okay. Once issued, it entirely replaces the previous indictment. See how easy that was?
Get a copy of what they're talking about as far as that fake pornography stuff.
Right.
She needs to get the IP address, all of that stuff, because I know for certainty that shit, if there's anything on there, it was from before you even purchased it, used. Do you remember the pawn shop that you bought it at?
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember the name of it. I know exactly where it is. In Smyrna.
It's in Smyrna, what street?
Atlanta Road. Smyrna off Atlanta Road.
Atlanta Road Pawn Shop. Okay. Do you know what month you bought it and what year?
I can't talk too much on the phone.
That's fine.
I got it at the pawn shop. I got it in Smyrna Road. Okay, I can't talk too much. So this is 9/21/23, right? This is on the heels of Shirley and Steve showing out on the Steve Harvey morning show. Okay? This is on the heels of Shirley, like, it was bad, guys. It was bad. He was arrested the very next day. The very next day. The very next day. He got arrested and I've never seen him again, guys. So, yeah, Steve, it was hard. It was so hard. Shirley cracks me up the way that she repeats things like 3 to 4 times. It's absolutely just numbing, but yes. So, and then he's also aware that he's very much aware that, obviously we're now listening, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a pawn shop. You don't need all of that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what you got to do is certain things you can't say to me, you have to say to your attorney so he knows.
He said Atlanta Road, Smyrna. It was Smyrna off Atlanta Road,
they don't
right?
Come see me on like that. These public defenders don't come because they switching this shit out so goddamn much. And then on top of that, this DA that I got, it ain't the same DA, it's another DA.
Oh yeah, well, you got 2 DAs, maybe
I got
3.
3.
You got 3, one for pornography and one for the
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one, I don't think he's dealing with that anymore. I think his boss or somebody sent the email with it.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You think white boy off of it now?
It just saying his name didn't got his name on the bottom of it. I mean, up on his name. So, yeah.
I need you to.
It's just certain things I can't say right now.
I know.
So did they give me another bond hearing?
No. You have no type of, that comes when it comes, when you're on a time frame, but no.
So that motion is for Monday.
I'll call Pamela tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Because certain things that we can get can throw all of this stuff out. Yeah.
Okay.
So, which is crazy that she came to court with no evidence, no investigation, and y'all trying to push this, but they don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you this shit, Kurt, man. My whole life is fucking stupid right now.
No, I mean, you know what? It ain't. Don't count this out till it's over. So don't even stress it. They don't operate fairly. They crooked as fuck. Fulton County is on some bullshit, and Roswell is a corrupt ass police department, and so.
Yeah, they still gonna take me downtown Monday though. They ain't saying
I was looking at this thing today with this, and I got one more person I got to call regarding this place. Regarding this situation. But these motherfuckers got a 1.5. Huh?
What?
No, I'm looking at their reviews. They got a 1.5 because they suck. While the police are not as community friendly as they want residents to believe, other than living in Roswell for 5 years, and they want to treat colored people, is really a disgrace. I copied all of it. But this is one thing I'm trying to do. We ain't gonna speak on it, but
I get it. I understand.
So I told you this one that was done. This is what's so crazy. Like I told you how I said your situation. If you deal with somebody in business and they want their money back, it's civil. That's just what it is. You and her had a couple dealings, and she mad about one, which the girl didn't even do any type of investigation to find out what happened with everything. She just took an interview and pressed charges, which is ass backwards if I ever seen. I talked to several detectives, and they were just sitting here like, what? That's crazy. You know, it just don't even make any sense how they're going about everything. But the guy said I stopped and filed a police report about a guy who raised $1.4 million to make a fan film.
I mean, look, this is the deal. It could be civil because look, say you steal my car, okay? Obviously it's criminal, but if you steal and destroy my car, I can sue you if I feel like you've got the means to make me whole financially, right? You can kill somebody and they can go to jail for murder, reckless homicide, any of those things. If you do something stupid and you cause the death of a loved one and and you have the means, you can sue somebody for a wrongful death suit, right? So it can be criminal and it can be civil at the same time. But what Sonya fails to want to understand is no matter how many times she says it's civil, doesn't make it not criminal. Like she just doesn't want to understand. Okay, it's civil. It's also criminal. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's both. She's so annoying, right? So yes, those people they are owed money and they can sue Nesto. And a couple of those people already had tried to sue him, right? We know this, right, Robin? A couple of the people did sue him and they never made it anywhere. Nesto lied on that one girl with the Harley. The guy, Melvin Stokes, I think he tried to take him to court and I forgot what happened. A couple of people tried to take Nesto to court, and you know what he did? He filed bankruptcies. He didn't show up. He was very, very elusive and created ways to like avoid being sued. So he deserves these criminal charges because people did try to give him an opportunity to make it right in the civil courts, but he was a complete ass and he avoided the civil process. So now I'm definitely taking your ass to court, and this time it's going to be criminal. So yeah, it's just, I don't understand. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way too. I don't understand why she won't understand that it can be both. But whatever, that's on her.
Woefully mismatched the money and blew it all without making the
Okay. We were doing good there for a minute. Okay.
film.
It's bad. Okay.
While simultaneously getting sued
Get the
by
lights
the
up.
IP holder. Total loser. The
Oh my
officer
God.
on
Am I
duty
going to be
patiently
so
explained to me that this
disappointed
was
when
a
I see
civil
what the
matter
likes are? I don't even want to
and
go
that I
there.
should hire a lawyer
Oh, thank you,
or take it up
Capman.
with
Oh, look
Kickstart
at that.
and Indiegogo, which I guess that's the people. They could have been more
Let's
polite.
take a break for a second. Capman just dropped 10 memberships and I'm going to be disappointed. Oh my God. I'm going to be disappointed when I see the likes. What's going on? We probably have the Sonya. We probably the busybodies. Well, it's the watch time that counts. So at the end of the day, it's the watch time that matters. So, okay, who got some members? Oh my God, so many memberships. Okay, they call me Neek, the woman he chose. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to do a member live. Okay, Very Cherry, Ducky Dexter, AP81, and I have my new glasses on too, y'all. Oh my God, I should be for shame. Okay. Lynette, the Mech Man show. I know she is real. Indie girl. Let's see. Indie girl, and I think Yvette. Yvette, is that you? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Kappa Man, for dropping those memberships. One of our guys of Bougie Gang dropping some memberships. Okay. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate that so much. Where are we on the likes? Let's see. Oh my God. Am I going to be? Well, we're over 50%. So it would be nice if we had 300, but I'm not going to. It's okay. It's, if you would like a free way to support the channel, don't be salty if you didn't get a membership, okay? If you participate and hit the like button, sometimes the gifting of the memberships is also determined on your activity. So if you pop into the chat like some of our friends do, you hit the like button, you're subscribed. I think there's levels to this thing. So if you want to be in the mix when folk drop gifts, you have to kind of engage. So it's a free way to support the channel, and it also opts you in for when stuff goes down. Okay. It's just a free way to support the channel and opt in, right? Okay. And at a certain amount of money, it becomes criminal anyway. Something she should know. Hey, let's talk about it. Okay. Okay. I know you guys love the bongos. Okay, guys. Thank you so much to our good friend, Mr. Kappa Man, for gifting some friends. That's so nice. It puts you in the gift lottery. Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got a long way to go, y'all.
So that's why I told you it's civil. This is $1.4 million this dude took from people and didn't do shit with it, but blew all the money. So what's the difference of the case?
It ain't no difference.
It ain't no difference. It's fucking civil. If the girl's got a problem, which some business deals go right, go wrong, that's fine. Sue me civilly, and you get your money back, plus all court costs. That's how it's supposed to be handled. Just like the other girls you in a relationship with.
Okay, so I got a question. They put the motion in. The motion supposed to go to where, though? To the courthouse? To who?
The motion goes to all parties involved, which would be the prosecutor, the defendant, and the judge. And then the judge will either probably hear on that motion. It's a motion, but I don't know if she's going to hear on it or approve it. But everything's got to match. And even if they went there with the fake ass Rico charge, okay, fine, go ahead. Like I said, you have all the proof in the world to prove your innocence. So let them come with it. Whatever they want to call it, let them call it that.
Okay.
Don't let them stress you with the bullshit, because we're not going to depend on them to bring evidence that's going to prove your innocence. They're not going to do that. They're going to bring 5 or 50, just like how they putting these calls out there. They're only putting out the call.
And people with adult literacy get people to, they have helpers, and people may not even really realize, they might be functional. They're able to make it through the day, but there is either he may be functionally illiterate, or he may have some deficiency with his fluency of reading. So that could be it too. But he, there may have been minimal things that he had to have read for him. Also with a cell phone, cell phones are a big help for people who may or may not be able to read, because you can have your screen read for you. You can talk to text, so I think modern technology has helped a lot of people with literacy or fluency problems. All you have to do, if you go to a foreign country today, you can communicate with someone in a language that you don't even know, because obviously we have our phones, right? So people who are illiterate are doing the exact same thing. So
calls that sound fucked up, they're not putting all the calls out there. They're only going to put calls that sound juicy and this, that, and the other, but they're not going to put all the calls out there.
Well, sounds like they are. Okay. That's your wish is now granted. Okay. So all the calls, guess what?
He's not going to bring, like he came to court with half-ass evidence. and no investigation. That's how you have to look at how a person moves. So you see how she's moving. She's coming in with things. She's not going to come to court with the whole situation. She's only going to come with pieces that make you look guilty. That's all she's going to come to court with. That's it. So that's why we're going to get everything we need. We're going to get the whole story on this end. We ain't going to worry about her getting her little bits and pieces on that end. We're going to get everything on this end.
So I'm just trying to understand why. It still don't give me no understanding why they dropped the case. And I'm not saying I can't even get.
Why do you have to understand why they dropped the case? At the end of the day, they are not prosecuting the case because you're getting a new case. You just don't want to understand because you want a way out. Just like when they were talking about the bond. And it was like, well, why do we need to go pay this bond when you still have two other bonds in your way? Well, he wanted to clear the way so he could just clear the deck and prepay stuff. You don't want to understand. You're not understanding because you don't want to understand. They're not prosecuting this case because they're coming with another case. And if you don't understand that, you don't want to understand it. That's just it. That's all.
Happy about that shit because it's always a gimme.
Right, because you're saying what's to come. You feel like they dropping this to bring something even bigger.
Well, they said it in the letter. It's not a guess. They said it in the letter. We're coming with a superseding. We're coming for that ass. That's what it said, didn't it?
Same.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
but
I asked the lawyer, can they redo that? They dropped the case. Can they put the case back up and put into it? He said, no, they can't do that.
Well,
CRAIL didn't tell you that. CRAIL did not tell you that.
Like I said, the case, first of all, the case with that Calvin dude is civil. It was never a criminal case in the first place. It was civil. He claimed he gave you some money to do some business. And
I always try not to be loud in case I'm wrong. This fool broadcasts her stupidity from the mountaintops. Okay. Now that one, just dumb, just loud and wrong. Okay. Loud and wrong.
he didn't do it, and he wants his money back. That's civil. And that's something totally different from everybody else's situation. Everybody's situation is completely different. It's not like everybody got the same story. When it's a pattern, that's when it's considered.
I'm so glad she stopped saying pattern. I'm so glad. Who's glad that they stopped saying pattern? That was about to drive me nuts.
A crime. Your situations are all these accusations are totally different. So all the accusations are totally different. And it's 4 people. The girl, the teacher, the business.
But she didn't even look up Nolle Prosequi. She didn't even look it up. If she would have looked it up, it says it right. I mean, there's multiple references, but it's going to tell you exactly what that means, period. She doesn't even, I don't understand. If you see a term you don't know, you look it up. When you see one of these statutes, when I'm reading these documents, if I see a statute and I'm like, okay, well, how does that apply? You highlight it and you click on it and Google, you can go straight to it. And then you read for a couple minutes and it's like, oh, okay, that's what that means. Okay. Like, how can you sit and read something that you don't know what it means? We don't have to know everything. Everybody is not an encyclopedia, and everybody doesn't have a vast random knowledge of things that you don't typically encounter. But because we have these very powerful devices in our hands, you can actually be super smart in seconds and learn lots of things quickly. The fact that these two are sitting here reading and don't even bother to look things up, to me, is crazy. There is no point in reading something and you don't know what it actually means. It's like sitting reading Italian and you don't speak Italian. What is the point? You don't even know what you're saying.
Partner in Calvin. 4 people with
They're a bunch of dummies. It's two dummies in conversation. It shouldn't. It's just two dummies. I'm sorry.
Four
I'm
different
sorry.
situations, which are
Hey, Miss
all
Piggy,
civil,
hey, boo.
except for it's never civil. Well, we know that's a fucking lie.
All of it is.
I
I know
know.
that for a fact. So I'm not really about that part. I'm not worried about none of that really. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah.
Well, if they said, but the thing of it is it's civil. If they said if they can prove they gave you money and it's civil. It's not criminal. It's civil. They just trying to fuck with you.
Right. Okay. Like, you know what? You know who she is? She's the one at the party where the minute someone says Donna Trunk, everybody's cringing because they know she's about to go on for 2 hours. Like, she's the one you don't talk politics around. There's certain trigger words at a party you do not say. On family Sunday meal day, don't do it. Family party day, you know that there's just certain words you don't say around Sonya, or else everybody's going to start walking out the house. Everyone's going to start leaving because she's going to just go on and on and on and on. She won't stop.
In Roswell, trying to get a case because they so fucking bored. They can't harass the residents but so much over there. I know that.
This is something else.
This is something else.
This shit is it's crazy.
So it was this one little boy that made the news with them, with Roswell police, when this little boy was riding around in a golf cart in January, and they pulled him over, and they were trying to ask him questions, but he wasn't saying anything. He wasn't responding. He wasn't, whatever. So they put him in a police car and opened up all the windows. And they went and sat in a heated police car. And they started laughing and kikiing like, haha, maybe that'll make them talk. It's just off like crazy, like treatment of the boy. He was a 13-year-old boy. 13-year-old boy. And they threw him in the back of a police car. These scumbags are typical of good old boy network. If you fucking idiots have any training into civil rights and Constitution of the United States, it's a white boy talking about Roswell police. Chief Grant Janice, he's nothing but a real excuse of a redneck that has lost control, if he ever had any. I'm gonna come pick up my dog shit since she resigned. Pigs, like you, make the public hate pigs. A great difference in law enforcement.
Wow.
This is Roswell, and these are white people saying this shit.
Wow.
White people. They crooked as shit. They said one officer at this department gets promoted the same year he abused a child in a police car by detaining him in the back of a police car while rolling down the windows in freezing cold. This shows what type of police department let it slide for a long time. Very hard to forgive. Right, they promoted him. How you gonna promote somebody that do that? It is really disappointing to know that the police officers I've looked up to my whole life in the same town. 5 minutes.
But I don't understand
Go
why
ahead.
they talking about I got indictment, but they're not saying they trying to get him indicted. That ain't making no sense to me.
That's because the motion is only saying they want to push those dismiss those charges because.
What is it that he doesn't understand? It says after additional investigation, defendant now has additional unindicted cases in Fulton County. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arising from warrants from Roswell Police Department. The white collar crime in collaboration with human trafficking and internet child exploitation unit intends to seek a new superseding indictment. What is to not understand? What's to not understand? They are bringing, why do you not get it? These two are so stupid. What's to not understand? It's right here. They're telling you, we're closing this case because we're getting ready to baptize you with all of these cases. These two we're closing out, and we're going to make a super duper mega case. Does that make more sense? I thought superseding should be sufficient enough. But sir, number one, you were indicted on these two cases. Number two, since then, there's 7 more cases. Because of that, the white collar crime and the creepy yoki crime unit are merging together in collaboration to come for you with a mega indictment. Okay. Because we're trying to save money and exercise justice for the people. Okay. Do you understand? Number one, you've been indicted. Number two, we got more. And number three, we're consolidating everything. Do you get it now? That's it. They put it in black and white. Okay? They didn't know what this word meant, clearly.
Coming charges. Which don't make sense is if you claim an ID.
He's so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's so stupid how he doesn't understand.
Let's go to court. Right, but that's how the justice system works. That's
court.
why they always overcharge people on bullshit because they try to use it as leverage. Well, okay, we're gonna drop this and go after this. Yeah, but you should have never charged me that in the first place. You know how that.
Okay, side chicken tells Nesto what his life was like she lived it. Okay? She gives all the excuses. Hey, okie dokie, thank you, hon. She tells him, she interprets his life even though she says he's told her nothing. Right? It's stupid. It's just dumb. Okay, we're paused again. Hopefully we don't have to do this in like 2 stages because we're going to be here forever and ever, but we'll figure it out. We'll get through at least half of this. Okay, come on. Come on, 27 minutes and 13 seconds. You think it's like when he got the child pornography indictment and he pretended like he didn't know, but we saw that where he couldn't have not known, that whole thing where he was playing like he was mad because CRAIL told Shirley, but at the end of the day, you should have already known because it was already on the website. Well, okay, let me think about that. So he was mad because Shirley already knew, but at the end of the day, Sonya already knew also because Sonya tried to pretend. Remember how we figured that out? When he found out about the child P, he got mad because CRAIL told Shirley, allegedly, right? Which I guess he did. But he got mad because, and Sonya tried to pretend like she saw it on the website, on the docket. But when we looked on the website, considering what we know about Sonya doesn't even pay for stuff. Sonya only looks at the first page. Sonya rarely downloads anything because she's a brokey. Probably doesn't have anything on her card. So the day that they were talking, those documents hadn't even posted yet, and she didn't even know Blabbermouth yet. So Busybody told a lie saying that she saw it online, but it wasn't online. CRAIL had to have told her and Shirley. Okay. All right. Why is this just spinning? Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, you guys, just bear with me for just a moment. Okay, let's see. All right.
Just overcharge people. But if they was able to get an indictment on that,
That's what I'm saying. It's not making sense.
I don't know how he's trying to. They always try to.
Thank you,
play the
Brother
system to their
Brown. I
advantage, and it's
appreciate it.
designed. The system is designed for them to fuck the defendant anyway. So
Thank you so much.
Wow.
It's crazy,
Well,
But like I said,
I'm confused. I'm really confused.
Well, why don't you have that conversation with him?
We had all that.
And he wasn't able to put your mind at ease or give you a better understanding of what was going on?
No, it was good. The only thing that
Well, does she not get the paperwork before we do? No, because let's just say, I mean, the prosecutors, let's think about it. So if the prosecutors are filing something, maybe they courtesy call the defense and say, hey, I just want you to know I'm dropping a motion for blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Maybe they do that. Maybe they don't. Now the defense, if the defense is drafting something, until it hits the docket, it's just paper, right? But can they get forewarning that we're getting ready to do something? We're getting ready to throw something on the docket regarding X, Y, or Z? I guess, but I don't know at this point were they actually communicating with Sonya. Sonya does a pretty good job of becoming persona non grata pretty quickly from what we've seen. She made herself known with Bimal Chopra in a negative way. She made herself known with CRAIL immediately in a negative way. She made herself known with Hannah immediately in a negative way. She made herself known immediately with Hoover in a negative way. Nobody seems to have positive interactions with her. Nobody wants to deal with her. So no one is giving her, I don't think, advance notice on anything because she's also plugged in with somebody who is nicknamed Blabbermouth on the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? If you know that your defendant already has a problem with being on the phone too much and talking, and he has a very highly visible case, and there's bloggers who are all up in y'all's business, you're going to keep it very cute. Like I was telling you guys last week with Candy and Todd's lawyers, even though Todd's lawyer is very kind of open and forthcoming, Miss Adama, she talks in circles and riddles, baby. She is, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Even Candy was lost, okay? Candy was lost because Miss Ma'am was talking in circles and riddles, and Randy, Todd's lawyer, barely knew what she was talking about, but the judge was basically like, why don't you two talk? And then when we come back next time, because damn it, if y'all going to talk in circles and riddles, I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was giving, because guess who was on the phone? Okay. Or guess who was in the Zoom meeting rather? 3 bloggers. Okay. Well, let me call, Dennis is a Mr. Photojournalist. My bad. And a blabbermouth and 1 actual blogger. Okay. A photojournalist, a blabbermouth, and a blogger. Your girl right here. Okay. They didn't want to talk too much, so they talked in a roundabout way. Okay. That's what they do. The professionals. So no, I don't think that they were giving Sonya advance notice of anything, because ma'am runs her mouth and they just got dragged. And they know that Phone Calls from Prison is now on the scene dropping phone calls on YouTube, and it's a hit. It's a hit. Okay. Okay. You hear my phone co-signing? It's a hit. Okay.
come out with exactly
Met a
what I
Bougie gang are
said.
coming
They
through
trying to
today.
get
Thank
me
you
out
so
of
much. Yes.
Edward's
Period.
courtroom and get him off the case.
Is it Debro?
You're trying to get him off the
Oh,
case?
Deborah.
Get him off the case.
What is wrong with
And
my glasses
get me
today?
out of her
Thank you,
courtroom.
Deborah.
Which nothing that made no sense to me right then. But
Unless they're trying to get you to a judge that's worse, which they really don't matter. The evidence is the evidence.
Thank you,
Yeah.
boo.
That's all it is. It just comes down to the evidence. Because even if they try you on that shit, I need to talk to you.
Yeah. So, I mean, none of this is making no sense. I mean, you know, I got to the point I just wanted to get the screen at the top of my motherfucking lungs and just got down, bus, go straight to the brick wall after I
Don't
saw
you
that.
do it. You gotta be strong. Some of
That's
these
how,
people,
that's how I felt. And I said, man,
I know it's
Another
a lot,
positive,
and you sitting in there
uplifting
make it
story.
worse, and it's nonstop. You can't think about shit else. Your life is completely fucked right now. I get that.
Your life is completely fucked right now. I get it. She's like if you were on heroin living on the streets, she's going to say, "Do you want another hit?" Like she's just that. Like she's not going to help the situation any better. She is going to go run right off the cliff with you. That's what it's giving. It's giving, okay, let's go.
yeah.
It's fucked, but not let it beat you.
So you see what they're saying they dropped it. Is that what you're saying? Or you can't see it?
I don't see page 2. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sonya, the sad part is that with your 35 years of experience, it says Nolle Prosequi. Okay? Okay? It says it. It says right there. Boom. Hold on, let me show you guys. Can y'all see that? With her big head. Okay. With her girl, the garbage man just went down the street. The dogs are about to lose their shit. Hold on. Okay. You see what it says? Nolle Prosequi. A motion to Nolle Prosequi. Or I guess no pros, right? But they wrote specifically Prosequi. Okay? Right here. Even though sometimes it says no pros, and that's when Nesto says no la prosa. Okay? Not prosecute. Okay? If she could read and comprehend what she is reading, then let's see. After they've charged with the offenses indicating the above is upon filing the docketed warrants and offenses being a felony and a thorough and exhaustive review of the facts and circumstances of the case revealing the following. It was revealing the following. Number one, he was indicted on 2 cases. That's number one. Number 2, he's got 7 more that are not indicted. And number 3, guess what? These 3 crime units are coming together and we're going to do a superseding indictment. That's really all it says. Why is this so fucking hard to understand? And for that reason, we're not prosecuting the case that ends in 403 because what it doesn't say on here, but what I told you in the hallway is that we're coming for that ass with a Rico. Okay? It doesn't say anything about dropping charges. If they were dropping the charges on you, you would be free to go. They're not dropping the charges. They're closing this case.
I don't see page 2. You got to read it to me.
Okay, I read it.
And then you got to read it to me so I can see it because I can't see page 2. I can only see page 1 unless I go down there. I need to go down there tomorrow anyway and try to get some transcripts and stuff.
Yeah, and yeah.
Nasa Prasa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that'll hit the media soon, yeah.
No, that one. That. Because not that long. I mean, that's they're not really doing that. You know, only one girl is really online checking for checking the case and all that other stuff. But the other people are just looking at them phone and trying to just keep the mistress, wife, he ain't shit vibe going.
Oh, this
You know?
on that shit.
Okay
I
then.
haven't looked at this.
Okay then.
What's that mean? In 2 weeks I get some?
I don't know nothing about that. I mean, I'm on record line, so I don't know what you're saying. Sorry.
Stuff in 2 days. So it's it's gonna be nothing but the same shit.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, right now I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
That's not even it, right? That's not even something to even think about. That's just gossip. That's all it is. It's stuff. They're talking about you, like they talk about Gigi, and they talking about all the other people that's going through shit. And it's like I say, it's just the whole cheating scandal, which is not an uncommon situation, So it's not nice, but it's not horrific. It's just they bored. And they don't have any good soap operas out, so this is just a soap opera right now.
So basically, what you're saying is, and I got too many cases, so that ain't making no sense to me.
No, remember he kept in court, kept trying to go. We're gonna go for the RICO Act, Your Honor. We're gonna charge him with the RICO Act, and I kept listening like, look, is this man? He ain't got no criminal organization. What the fuck is he talking about? This dude, a bad check. You know what I'm saying? A couple business deals. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That ain't no criminal organization. Who the fuck is he out there ordering to commit crimes?
Thank you for supporting. Help me to understand. I appreciate it, hon.
I'm talking about what you just read. That's not making no sense to me. It's really not.
I just got the first page, so again, I got half the story. I don't have the whole thing to see what exactly that back end is saying. You got to bring it.
Thank you, Captain. 17 months. That's a long time. Thank you.
And he should have gave you a better understanding.
Thank you. Help me understand. I appreciate it.
We're not going to talk about what you. But long as
you have 1 minute remaining.
Oh, it was lasting forever.
Call me first thing in the morning, please, and bring the paperwork downstairs. And you can see very well with them glasses.
Yes, I can. I will.
They fit your face fine.
But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to pull it up before I get there in the morning. You'll take care of it.
See how he just swerves every time he has some sort of homework assignment to do something that involves reading or writing. It's a swerve for someone else to do it. You see that?
I'm looking and I can't get the second page up for shit.
Yeah, and I know.
But I'm just gonna work on this end. So I'm gonna just
you guys.
work on this end, and we're not gonna stress it because we got everything to prove that you didn't do none of that shit. So let them accuse you. Let them accuse you. That's all. That's what they do. That's what they get paid to do.
Why would you drop a charge and you kept somebody in jail that long? That's a lawsuit.
Right, especially if you're trying to dismiss it.
That makes no sense to me. You feel
so that's right, because from that moment to the time you got some charges, you was able to get.
Thank you for using Global Telink.
Girl, the next morning. Okay, the next morning, what happened?
Okay, you must be still asleep. So good morning to you.
Thank you, Muffin.
That's all right. You probably stayed up all night. So
I appreciate y'all coming through strong. Thank you, Operation Green Chat. I appreciate y'all.
Emotion, what it means. It was only one page. The other page was like a sign where they sign off on it. So that's probably why.
So it didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You just said what the case was about.
Thank you, Muffin.
The defendant's been charged. And then the additional cases.
I appreciate it so much. You guys are so
all this stuff, but he didn't say that they are dismissed. But he may have had a conversation. Did he say he had a conversation with us?
Yeah,
we have 5 friends who got some new memberships. Acme Listening, Honeybee.
Trying to get in contact.
Hold on, let me not talk over. Acme Listening, Honeybee. Let me see. Is it BB Babies? Tanya be here and internationally known. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you to our friend Muffin 21814. Thank you, hun. And Sweet Ace of Silhouette supporting for a long time too. And Leandra, period. Okay. Y'all are racking up time. Okay. Thank you guys. You guys are spoiling me. Okay, thank you. Nothing ever makes sense to if it's not in his favor, it doesn't make any sense. I think that CRAIL, I feel like I've said this like 5 times, so forgive me. I feel like whatever CRAIL said something that gave him a speck of hope, and he is trying to park on that to make a way out of no way, just like when he thought that that judge was going to let him go. Just like when he thought that judge was going to let him go, and he thought that she was going to grant him a bond, and that was not the case. Okay? And he was trying to get Sonya to call the judge's chambers, do what you got to do, get me out of here. But no, that was not the case. So he's mad because CRAIL said something, but CRAIL either was wrong or you didn't ask enough questions, you didn't understand, and here we are. You're not getting out, sir. They didn't dismiss anything. They're just not prosecuting this portfolio. This jacket is going away because we're coming back with another jacket for you, sir. Those warrants still stand. Even when you, well, how could he still be in jail if you close out the cases? The charges are still active. He's in jail. Cases are at the government center with the prosecutors. When you're being held on a charge, you're at the sheriff's department. You are there on warrants. You're not necessarily there on cases. The cases are attached to warrants, right? Hello? The cases are attached to warrants and criminal complaints. The warrants and the criminal complaints. The criminal complaint produces the warrant, right? The warrants produce a case. Hello? The case produces an indictment. Am I right about that? Like any of my legal people? Criminal complaint, then there's a warrant for your arrest because you did something. You get arrested, so you're now at the jail on active charges with a warrant, right? So we have a warrant will come pick you up. Then they put you in jail and they're going to seek probable cause on those charges and those warrants, right? So that produces a case. The case produces indictments. And if you're indicted, guess what? Now you're going to trial, right? I may have skipped some things. I'm sure there's a lot in between, but that's it. Just because they null pros a case doesn't take away the charges or the warrants. The warrants are still there. The charges are still there. Hello? Okay. Happy birthday. Anastasia. Yes, Anastasia had a birthday not too long ago, I think, right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody just coming in. If you're just now coming in, make sure to tap in, say hi to a friend, get a snack. We're about halfway through. We've been here for a while. We might break this up because I'm done saying we're not doing 3 and 4 hours. I know we're not doing 4. We might end up with 3, but I know for a fact we ain't doing 4. I'm not going to hold y'all that long. Haven't heard from Janetta in a while. What's up, Janetta? Are you talking about our sis in Alabama? Our lawyer friend who does the bankruptcies? I actually heard from her in Instagram not too long ago. I believe she's fine. She might just be collecting lots of bags. That's always my assumption when you guys get busy, that you guys are busy on the bag, collecting bags, because that's what we do, right? When we're not having fun. But yeah, I just heard from her not too long ago in my Instagram because we keep up on a couple of cases. Like, she'll highlight some cases to me every now and again. Those of you guys who reach out to me on Instagram, you guys know. But our sis, she reaches out on some cases that we keep up with. Like, we like to talk about, what's her name? The little girl who pretended to go missing. What's her damn name, from Alabama? And then and there's a couple of others. Thank you, CW. Thank you so much. Carly Russell. I could not think of it for a second, but Carly Russell, stuff like that. We keep up on a few things. But yeah, she's fine. I just heard from her a few days ago. She's probably listening in the bushes or will be listening tonight. Let's see. CW gifted some friends. You guys are handling this business. Thank you so much. Voices of fair use. Okay. Not voices of fair use. Truthfully speaking, Lou to Delou, Lou to Delou. Us seniors need love too. Mia Carter. And is that it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Voice of Fair Use, Truthfully Speaking, Lou to Delou, Seniors Need Love Too, and Mia Carter all got memberships from our good sis CW. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, hon. Holly Russell does not pay off that damn restitution to Jefferson. They're gonna lock her ass up. She needs to feel lucky. She's like a middle class girl. She's a middle class girl from like her parents are, sorority fraternity folk. Good jobs, nice home, doing what they do, off the chain, spoiled ass, entitled daughter, doing stupid stuff. And I don't know if she's ruined her career or not. But we'll see. And she owes these people money, and I don't even know if she's gone back to school. Carly Russell is ridiculous. She's paid very minimal. I'll find out. It was minimal. I don't even know if she's paid $1,000 yet. I'm going to be honest. Last time she went to court over the summer, it was like $500 or $600. It was ridiculous. Meanwhile, fresh weave, nice outfit, cute shoes, mom and dad dressed, you know what I'm saying? And I know mom and dad can't pay her bill, but they could give her a job. Why not, mom? Give her a job at the real estate office. Mom, tell her to go get her real estate license. You know what I mean? Bring her under you and have her get her real estate license. Because I don't know if she's going to be able to finish nursing school or not. You know what I mean? Give her something to do that she could make a coin. I don't know. I'll look it up. I don't know right at this moment, but I'll look it up. I'll see what the tally was and what she actually owes. Oh, you guys want a Carly Russell update? I will give you guys a Carly Russell update. I've got a Kelly Marie Bryant. Kelly went and showed her natural black ass. I'm going to say it like that. I don't use that often, but Kelly Marie Bryant, the Pontiac trash mom, she showed her natural black ass in court yesterday. I'm not even going to talk about it right now, but we'll talk about it later. But she showed all of it. And the judge was pissed. So we'll talk about that too. Okay, girl, her natural black ass. They told her to go sit down. They told her to go have several seats. Okay. Okay, you guys want a Carly Russell update? Okay, I will do my research and get you guys. I'm gonna send Janetta a note because Janetta's plugged into Alabama, those Alabama dockets. So I'll tell Janetta that the folks in the chat were asking about her and see if she'll take a break one day and come and help me with the Carly Russell update. Cause I think she knows, she keeps up with it because that's her area. Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Whatever. So I read all that part, and then he's saying, an assistant DA and
Carly goes to court periodically. So let's say the judge wants to see her every 6 months. So they'll follow up with her. And I think she has probation. She's on probation. So she's on community supervision. And she has to go see the judge like every 6 months. And they kind of check in with what her totals are. And I know the last time she was in court, the judge was not pleased with the progress of how much she's paid.
the other DA sent to them, so emails to them. So basically, they were saying they want to do something. I don't know what the word means, so I texted to you so you can Google it and see what it means. What the motion means. All right. So then I read the bottom of what they're saying, all these different units that they're trying to try.
We've been trying that since last year, because you always been saying.
Okay. Okay, I got that part. Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
he got all them units together. So what he's saying in the email, that they're trying to do something with his case, these two cases, but it does not say drop. They don't see. I don't know where he get that shit from. He's saying that they're trying to drop. No, to me they're trying to add them two cases onto that. Take it out of that courtroom and add it again. But it told me that they can't recharge me after they drop it. None of that makes sense to me.
It depends if they drop it. If they say they drop it with or without prejudice. So if it's, one is what meaning you can't reopen the case, and the other one it means you can. So it's either with or without prejudice.
All right, so he ain't said me that. He didn't say none of that. He just said they dropping it. Well, how they dropping it? They didn't say that in the email law. So I text you and see what that motion supposed to mean, and then it's got doc on it. I don't know what DOC.
Right.
I don't know what that means, so I text that. I got to figure out what that is. So I'm going to call his ass again today because I ain't got no clear understanding.
Right. And what you should have did was you should
Why
tell
did
him when I come in there with that.
didn't have a clear understanding? Why didn't you ask
you like
when you were there yesterday? DOEX, where is that? I don't see where it says DOEX. He said
you too. That was
I ain't got no clue what that is. So I mean, so I text that
Right.
You see how he's trying to talk and she just won't let him finish his thought? And it's like, would you let the man figure it out? Like, you won't even let him talk.
I don't know what that means, so I text that. I got to figure out what that is. So I'm going to call his ass again today because I ain't got no clear understanding.
Right. And what you should have did was you should tell him when I come in there with that. Tell him to explain it to you like you too. That way he breaks it down, and I talk to you like you've been in law your whole life.
Yeah, because he just said, oh, they dismissed it, and because that ain't making no sense to me. This is just not making sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to show if the judge signed, let us know. We won't have to show the upper court. No, I need to know what the fuck is signed. I need to know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This shit is like a whole inside gimmick to me.
Nolle. I know Nolle means too.
I just can't see them just dropping no case. That makes no sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to you because you know you're guilty. How about that? It doesn't make any sense that it was going to be that easy for you to get off. Is that what you want the people to say? It doesn't make sense to you that, like, people have, the doors of the jail have opened before, okay? It seems like a gimmick because, number one, you don't understand, but number two, if you're innocent, why couldn't the charges just be dropped? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it obviously doesn't. That's obviously not what's happening, but he's trying to wrap his head around it because at the end of the day, I mean, did Janetta come out the bushes? Where's Janetta? She said she wasn't feeling well. Hey, Janetta, I don't see you, but I guess you're in here. Hey, boo. Did I just pass you? So he doesn't know what DOCX means? That's the type of file it is. So you got a on the email, that's just a file extension, dummy. DOCX is just a file extension. I mean, did she actually ever really work in an office? DOCX is just a file extension. It's a cheap version of Word, I think. Whenever I see DOCX, it makes me know, I feel like the people are not using like legit Word. They're using like cheap Word. Okay.
Criminal case knowledge crossing especially means that the prosecutor has elected to discontinue, drop, or no longer pursue a pending criminal charge as currently filed and of the record against you at that time.
Okay, so that's what that means.
Yes. At that time, no, hold on.
Yeah, at that time.
To pursue does not mean dispose of case on its merit, but merely revert the matter to the same condition which existed before commencement of prosecution. Meaning he can't come back and
Commencement of
charge you.
prosecution.
Okay, so can you text that to me so I can write that down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I send the date.
So she took that to mean that he can't re-prosecute? What? Who said that?
Come back and charge you.
Okay, so can you text that to me so I can write that down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I send the date, yeah, because I'm gonna blow that phone up all day today. Because I know that shit's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Right, because if one thing don't work, then he want to be able to come back and get you on that, and that's all he's trying to say. He's just trying to put that case to the side for now, and then push it back to either he's trying to push it back and then add it to the indictment.
They're so dumb. I'm like, DOCX, that's a file extension. That's like Williams dismissal.docx. And he's probably like, but what does DOCX mean?
Is what I think he's trying to do. Because he ain't trying to give you no breaks. He's trying to get you with everything.
Yeah.
So I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to pull that, because that case has a time frame on it once you start proceeding it. So that's why he's trying to put that case on pause and then kick it in with the RICO indictment.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to do. He ain't trying to dismiss it. He's just trying to fold it and then bring it all together. That's what he's trying to do. Because you're at a final plea, that's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to pause it.
Yeah, that's
and then come back. That's all. He's just trying to pause it. I don't know why Goofball said that. If he's dismissing it, so that's what I would say. It should have been a dismiss with or without prejudice.
That's right. So that means my counsel ain't on this motherfucking job. That's what that fucking means.
Nope, not for $40,000. That sounds like some free shit.
That's what that means.
And he's been doing it all he did was talk himself up to get that check.
That's what that
and
means.
And then he showed his card. All he did. Let me text you now. You know what's going on with his stuff. I'm going to call her today.
I'm getting fucking railroaded all the way around. That shit is fucking crazy to me.
This is the part that gets that I was cracking up. This is the part that he starts to get mad. This is the good part, okay? Y'all, okay, really quick. We'll do a Carly Russell update, but Carly Russell owed the city of Jefferson or the county of Jefferson $18,000, and she has been paying $50 to $75 a month. Let's not talk about it. But ma'am has been paying, she increased her payments from $50 to $75 a month, and she owes $18,000. Baby, it's never going to be paid. She paying that like a slow mortgage, okay? All right, so, okay?
Making no sense. It just ain't making no sense. Oh, they're just dropping it. No, they not dropping shit, bro. That man want me so fucking bad, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
That man want me.
You smack his child. That's how he acting. You get something personal to him and her. But again, all it is they always want something to make their career. That's all it is.
No, I don't need that. I need to get that paper saying that they cannot bring that shit back up on me. But
No,
me,
that's
I
not what
get
he's trying to
dogged
do.
out all
He's
the way
trying
up
to
there.
push it up. Because
Nasty Nesto.
all your cases, like I said, you only got, what, 4 cases? They just, I don't know why they threw all of that shit with the Erica thing. Well, I guess it's because they're trying to do it by the dates, because it's 2 different dates, and they're trying to make each day a case, you know. And then, because all of it is just a bunch of bullshit.
Girl, Carly got like $300 cornrows in her hair. When you see the cornrow pattern, the cornrow pattern she had, girl, she had some really pretty like Fulanis freshly done all the way down her back. And she's sitting up here talking about paying $50 and $75. I was like, girl, if you don't get your ass up out that damn courthouse and go make some damn money, you got some damn $250 braids with a $50 tip on your head, and you've only paid these people $50 this month. Girl, would you go somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
You can just screenshot it, and you got to write it all down and just send it to me. I'm gonna write that shit down.
You know, you're not gonna get it today if I screenshot. Well, you might.
Yeah.
You know, if it's gonna come as a picture. You know that other stuff didn't even.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Wow. The man didn't even try to fight for me then. He didn't even try to fight for me then.
Wow,
He
that
didn't
man
look the
didn't
shit
even
up.
try to
He just
fight
said
for
they
me
dropped.
then. That man didn't even
Come
try
on,
to fight
man.
for me. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And it's common sense. I didn't even know what the fucking word meant. I just figured the shit out.
You didn't figure it out. Sonya's dumb behind figured it out.
But me, I get dogged out all the way up here.
I just had to figure it out.
Trying to figure out how come he asked. Man, you know what? You're right. So it's either, but you can't say he didn't know what it meant, because I'm sure in criminal he's had this at least one time. He claimed he's been doing this for 20 years. I feel like it's just he must be right. He must be trying to screw you deliberately.
It got to be.
He gotta be, man. He gotta be in bed with the prosecutor on there. Like, he gotta be in his feelings mad about some shit.
This shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He needs to come see you again.
Well, she had to look it up because her lawyer was a personal injury. Sonya was over there doing like insurance claims, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, certain lawyers have their specialties, right? I think her lawyer was one of these, you know, not to say a bad term, but like an ambulance chaser type. You end up in the emergency room. You know, there's plenty of lawyers that make a good living off of insurance claims, you know, suing insurance companies, right? So I think that's the type of lawyer that she was working for. I don't think she was working for a criminal lawyer. I don't.
Remember now when he was trying to jump off the case when he came to see the last time he was talking about me.
No, he talking about jumping what case?
Remember he was talking about somebody went to the bar association and this and
all that's some bullshit, man. All that was.
Oh, I know it is, because I would have been the only person that would have did it, and I ain't made no calls or comments or reviews.
I know you didn't. I know all that was.
So that would have been right. That would have been something that I would have did. Nobody else would have did that. So that I know is a lie, because nobody else is mad at him like I'm mad at him. So about how he's handling your case. And the lies he's been telling and how petty he's been telling.
Under the desk support.
So,
oops.
And I ain't said shit or did shit. I say shit to you.
She was the lawyer's personal assistant. Was she like a Sharon Moore personal assistant? Was she personal assistant to the lawyer, providing personal services?
Let's talk shit on him. That's still no cause for you getting your feelings. Do your job. But then remember, he operate like that. He operate off his feelings. You know?
It in the email said, let him know if we don't have to show up all in person, if the judge sign off for it. No, I don't want the judge sign off, because because I need to see what I need to see. If you gonna,
you need to fight it.
I need to fight.
You need to fight the emotion. That's what you need to do. Because he's telling you like it's a done deal, which means he ain't trying to fight it.
It's not done. They can bring that shit back up.
Right.
and I know better.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And he won't call them folks either. They keep saying they're trying to get in contact with him, but he's not trying to talk to them. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm getting fucked all the way around.
Right.
Wow. But me, I get dogged out all the way
Again,
around.
I mean, the thing of it is, they can charge and try all kind of things, but they also have to prove. They have to prove it that all of these things they're saying are true, and you have proof that you didn't do it. So they can charge, but we have proof that it didn't happen. And you get me? So you got proof of innocence. They don't have proof of guilt. You have proof of innocence.
Right.
So they can charge you and try all these little tricks and hold you in jail and do all of this shit. But it's a clock on everything. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up that you doing it in the first place. But it is a clock on everything. You need to go forth on that hearing.
Yeah, I am.
Hold on. Mm-hmm.
They play him like a dummy. So he just like, fuck it, I ain't got to deal with it.
It ain't keep there playing him like a dummy. He don't give a fuck. He knows. He just lied to you because he should know. He does know what that means. He can't say that he does not. That's not some type of motion that he never do. Or he should have made a phone call or did the research if he was unclear. Because if the email doesn't say that what we're going to dismiss with prejudice or without prejudice, then
It don't say that. It don't say none of that.
the email doesn't say that we intend to dismiss this with or without prejudice.
Okay, so without prejudice, I mean they can't bring it back up.
Hold on, I can't never remember which of the two, but hold on. I'm going to tell you which one it is. Because without prejudice, I want to say is when they can't bring it back up. But hold on. Dismiss without prejudice. Okay, so without, without is when they don't bring it back.
Without, okay. So just
Without prejudice without is only dismissed temporarily. If they dismiss it with prejudice, then it doesn't come back. They do not recharge or retry the case. It's done. So they have to do dismiss without prejudice.
okay, because I don't have to take that, right?
Well, they're not asking you, they're asking the judge. That's what they're doing. Yeah. So he can file. You can always do an argument because that's basically going to court on paper. You know how they're supposed to go in court and argue the case while they're in court. But you can also argue it on paper. He can file a motion. 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 It's the same thing as what they do when they're in court. So he could file this motion, and then your attorney can come in and say, no, you want to continue and go forward with this case, this, that, and the other. The other cases aren't strong enough for what he's trying to do, which is try to include everything on a RICO.
Right.
You want him to file a motion fighting his motion.
But we could still go to court Tuesday, though, Monday. And he could say something then. I'm going to find out today, and if he don't ask me,
right.
I call your Dion, call his number on 3-way, tell me to get down here. We need to discuss this shit today. That shit bullshit.
I just checked in with him, go see you. So, I don't know if he's reading it or whatever, but I texted him.
No, I'll tell him that motion and tell him that I ain't about that. I need to know if that shit is prejudice or non-prejudice on that motion. I need to know that before he talking about he agree to anything.
No, then he would have.
A dismissal. It's not a dismissal.
Then that man would have filed that. You get what I'm saying? He didn't file that.
No, he didn't.
He filed to pause your case. He didn't file the dismiss without prejudice. He filed to pause your case.
Yes. I don't want to
do that. So all he's trying to do is pause it. And
he said, I don't want to do that. Well, it's not up to you. The prosecutor filed that. Your lawyer would have to Like, and Sonya's right. So your lawyer would have to do something, but it doesn't seem like CRAIL's doing anything. What CRAIL did was run to the jail and go tell him, hey, it sounds like all CRAIL did was run to the jail and go tell him the tea, and he didn't do anything about it because guess what happened? A couple days later, this is what happened. Look, the judge order granting motion to Nolle Prosequi, okay? Nolle Prosequi. The state's motion and request having been read and considered, it is hereby granted. And the order of Nolle Prosequi shall be entered in this matter on the 22nd day of September 2023. Belinda Edwards, okay? Carbon copy, Jonathan Salmon, okay? And that was on 9/22/23. Boom, baby, okay?
And include everything under one. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to drag that into this Rico situation.
No, I don't
That's
want to
what
do
he's
that.
trying to do.
I don't want to do that. I don't want him fucking me off like that. They fucking me off. I'm being fucked around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fuck all that damn. Call him on another number, whatever you need to call them today.
He said, fuck all that.
Me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto.
Oh my God.
Look,
This is
really
too
on the phone,
much.
whatever. He needs to explain to him or whatever. He needs to know what's going on today.
He knows what it is.
No,
He's trying to
he
tell
knows
you.
what it
He know what, okay, you mean know what you're talking about.
Yes, he knows what the fuck I need to know what's going on because I'm being railroaded. He told me the case is done. The case ain't motherfucking done. Come on, bro. It's common.
The case is done. You're not done. That's the problem. You are not done. That case is done. That particular case is done. The charges, yeah, no, they haven't gone anywhere. That's why you're still sitting in jail. The charge is there. The warrant is there. The case is bye-bye because you're getting ready to get a RICO. That's it. That's it. That's all.
That shit common sense. It's common sense.
And he didn't say it in it, and he didn't file it, and he didn't say it in the email. He's only pausing that motion filed. But yeah.
That's it. He's just putting this shit to the background, put this shit. That's all it is. Come on, man. It's common sense. It's common sense, man. Come on. You're trying to keep me delayed on top of delay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't give a damn. You got to call the president. You got to contact that man today and talk to him and tell him what the fuck is going on. This shit, I'm getting railroaded. He can't. I know he know that. If the case is done, no, it's not done.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's common sense. It's not done. Your job ain't done. It's not done. None of this shit ain't done.
You need to call another lawyer and ask him what to do in that instance. Because if there's something you're supposed to do in that instance.
Nobody's answering the phone and questions for free. It's 2023 at this moment. You need to call another lawyer. What, for advice? That's a consultation, and you have to pay money for that. That's not free. And both of y'all are brokies. Okay? Both of y'all brokies. Ain't nobody picking up the phone for free. Okay? Phones do not get picked up in this day and age for free. They just don't.
Lay down and take it like this fool been doing. Then he's definitely fucking you over on purpose. You just have to make sure. You guys just got to make sure. Just like when that other attorney came and saw you and was telling you things your attorney was supposed to do, and he didn't do it. I need to look at those dates. That's what I need to look at. Damn, I wish I didn't erase those texts. Food when I was mad at him going in on him. But I need to look at that date because if it's before that, remember when he did that wave of appearance for that freaking pornography stuff? Right. I need to know was that before? Was that before he lied to me, or was it after he lied to me? No, I'm thinking it was after. It was before he lied to me.
Yeah.
Before I called you snapping about that man lying and shit. So that was before.
So you got indicted on that in January.
Man. And then it said superseding indictment.
Yeah, the superseding indictment, which is all of those charges. You're trying to put all of them, trying to slap under this RICO Act.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, you can have multiple charges and doesn't make it a RICO Act. It's like that guy who went home, the one that was in there with you, and he mouthed off to your friend, and you know, and you said he had like 20-something charges.
Right.
And you can have multiple charges and it not be considered for, you know, eligible for a RICO charge. But like yours have to actually, that's why they're going above and beyond. They twisting shit like how your cases are civil and not criminal. They doing the same shit with this RICO. It's not a RICO Act. You can't even make it a RICO Act. Just like how the president said about his shit. How you gonna call that a RICO Act? Like we a gang. Those are employees. Y'all gonna charge me with RICO Act. But that's how Fulton County operates. So this is nothing, no surprise at all. This is how they operate.
The email telling him, hey, so we can move forward with the RICO.
That's all it is. They're trying to add it to the RICO. So him telling you, so him telling you it's dismissed. Or, no, they would have thought of dismissed without prejudice.
Wow.
Huge.
And it didn't say nothing about no dismiss. They're saying that they're adding. To me, it sounds like they're saying, if you read between the lines, saying we're taking these cases and adding them together with these other cases.
That's what they're doing. He's just pausing it. That's all. He's not just. He's just pausing it.
Because I kept saying, why would you have this? Would you lie to me yesterday?
And he kept trying to.
Why would a citizen make a complaint, and then you just turn around and dismiss a charge with a citizen? Well, you know, the DA, they the one who put in the indictment. I said, you know what? They when the indictment did anything, they feel that they had something going on.
Why? Because it was an indicted case. It wasn't a charge case. It's on the clock. So they paused it.
So he's saying CRAIL is telling him that his charge is getting dismissed, but Nesto doesn't understand it because he's like, but why would they charge me if they didn't feel like they had a case? Because he knows that they do. So he's not even accepting. Nesto knows he's guilty. Nesto knows he's guilty. He felt like CRAIL was trying to explain to him that the charges were being dropped, which I don't think that he was. I don't know. Maybe Nesto didn't take his medicine or something. It's giving, maybe you've been selling your medicine for ramen noodles or something. I don't know. Like, why are you going back and forth over something that's so obvious? It's just giving that you gave away your medicine and your cognitive reasoning is just flown out the window because it's giving concerning. Like, it's giving pre-dementia. It's giving like memory loss. It's giving loss of cognition. It's giving lots of different things that are concerning for a man his age, like vascular problem. I don't know what's going on, but it's weird that he doesn't seem that he can understand what is being said at this moment, especially someone who's had as much experience in the legal system as he has.
That's all they doing.
It ain't making no sense to me. It's fucking around. Everybody fucking. I'm just getting fucked, man. It's like motherfuckers just want to got a death wish on my ass. This shit is fucking crazy to me.
Crazy shit.
I ain't bullshit. It's like it got a
no.
I just bring this up here to let you know they dismissed the case. No, it didn't say nothing about no fucking dismiss on the email, none of that. None of that. None of that. It just said we're trying to move forward with superseding indictment. That's what it said.
They just want to include it in there. That's all they're doing.
That's all it is.
All they're doing. He knows because he knows he ain't stupid.
Okay, so you get it then. You get it. And CRAIL did a bad job of explaining it. So, okay, you get it. You get it. You get it. You get it.
And if it even was, like I said, it would have been another thing he filed. He wouldn't have filed that. He would have filed. He wouldn't have.
Bullshit, man.
Hey, Jeanette, I see you now. Do you imagine? But he still paid him
Yeah, all that email, and
$40,000
then
and
I
he
asked
didn't
about
do
the
anything.
pastries.
If he would have had to pay him $100,000 for Rico, but he got 40 and never even filed more than 5 motions. He gave him 40 grand and the man maybe filed what 3-4 motions, showed up to like 2 hearings. He did and had to deal with Sonya.
Oh no, you gotta wait a year and this and that, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like he got this shit down to the T. Oh well, you know they're gonna do it. They're gonna wait till they get you a bond on the rate case, then they're gonna turn around and drop that Rico on you. They're like you in there with them and shit. Like you know what the next move gonna be. That shit is fucking crazy. Like it's backwards to me. All this shit is backwards. It's like it's fucking backwards to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And here's the problem. If they put that motion in and send it to the judge is not going to deny that shit. If he ain't in there,
So she didn't file anything against it?
Yeah, they gonna she gonna sign the shit.
Or they're going to, see the thing with motions in Florida, when they file a motion, they have to be heard. I don't know if they do that here. If they just go forward and just sign an order agreeing to the motion that was filed.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is. So in his mind, it ain't nothing he can do. It's it's free. But it ain't. It's not. It ain't got no ending to that shit. This motion has no ending. It's pausing. That's all it's doing.
It's just pausing it. Mm-hmm.
And I told him that. I said the man said it 6 months ago. They don't give a fuck about this. They are trying to add it on to it. He said
right. They want everything to. And why he do but he lies like that though. That's what I told you. Let's be serious about people that they lie like that.
This shit is fucking stupid to me. I mean, you clearly understand what I'm talking about.
I understand. I understand. I'm telling you what he should have thought from what he's saying, but he didn't tell that.
And they gave him two.
Why does she think that he filed it? Okay, so maybe she said, well, he shouldn't have filed that. It wasn't CRAIL who filed it. It was Jonathan Salmon. CRAIL didn't file a Nolle Prosequi or not Nolle Prosequi. It was Jonathan Salmon, the prosecutor, because they have plans for you, Nesto. CRAIL didn't file that. The prosecutor did. Maybe that's where the disconnect is. These two talking on the phone is just stupid on stupid.
There is no time to file something. When they did it, on the 20th, the day is 22nd, they gave enough time to file it at the end. To file whatever he's going to file.
No, he did it. He did it 2 minutes ago.
She needs to. They need to hire her and Blabbermouth to go ahead and get criminals talking on the phone, because that's what they like to do. They like to talk to criminals on the phone and get to know them, get to know their families, do all of the things. That's the specialty. Outreach.
He did it.
Community outreach folk. Okay, to the criminals.
2 days ago, but what he should have did was, and that's the problem with him. He been trying to get in touch with him because that dude don't answer the phone or respond to nobody.
At all.
Well, why is this man trying to get in touch with you? Why aren't you answering your phone and responding to people?
It's like, man. I'm getting fucked. Straight the fuck up. So he told me that shit didn't even sound right. It didn't even fit right. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you have 1 minute remaining.
That means they put all my cases together, put all this on Rico. That means all them bonds will be done. They'll drop all them charges and put them all into one. That's exactly what it sounds like to me.
Bingo.
Now they just put them all on one case.
Bingo, 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 bingo.
Mm-hmm. It'll all be one
Now
case.
you get it. How many calls in? Now you get it. Bingo, 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 bingo. My God, I think he's got it.
So all those indictments, because it sounds worse. So instead of you going to court 9 different times on that case, because you got 9 cases.
Right.
On this case and that case, they're gonna try to make it all one situation. So instead of you going in front of this judge saying this, and then we, okay, see you again tomorrow, and then you go tomorrow on this, or you go next week on this. He's trying to, and then in order for it to look worse than what it was, it's coming.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay, I'm trying to call him 5 times. I'm gonna call him goddamn every hour till he get down here.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably won't even come. That shit is a fucking sellout. That's a sellout, bro. That shit is crazy to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put all those cases together and make it out of Rico. That's
Yep.
what they're doing. Yep, that's what they're doing. I don't have shit out there like that.
I don't understand why it took them an hour on the phone to figure this out when that's what the letter said. That's what the letter said. Well, we didn't see the letter. We saw the motion, but he said that CRAIL read him a letter saying an email stating that they were going to put everything into a RICO, but he just didn't want to understand. And they've now talked for an hour, and he's like, that's what it is. How did they know where the Buddha salon was? Like, oh my God, you're so dumb, sir. Oh my God, that's what it is. How did they know where the Buddha salon was?
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying it. They taking it to the grand jury, and they're gonna push it through the grand jury. That's common sense right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Put it all together and get me all the way out the way.
Yep.
It's conversation. That is common sense on emotion.
It's common sense on emotion.
The good thing is you're not dumb and not catching what.
The good thing. When do you tell your boo? The good thing is you're not dumb.
His lack of his ability to fight for a case. You see what he's doing or not doing. You see what he's not doing and what his ass need to do. He needs to quit and he needs to run that half of that money back. Put a down payment on another attorney. And that'd be easy. I know he ain't got it with his broke ass. I know he ain't got it. He ain't got it. That's why his thirsty ass wanted it so bad. Sat there and showed himself. We still gotta go. We better go find it.
This here, man. This is just an ugly situation right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep on. Yeah.
No, you can't. You gotta just fight.
I'm gonna wait till 1 o'clock.
Keep calling. I text him.
Yeah, all that texting, he ain't gonna answer that shit. He need a call.
He ain't gotta respond, but I know his ass is looking at it.
Yeah.
And I need all proof when we go to the bar association on his ass or his lack of what he's doing on purpose and his deliberate actions.
Yeah, this is right here. Man, that's common sense right there. And I don't even know the whole terminology.
You don't even practice law. All right.
No.
But you're paying attention.
Yes, I am, because it's common sense. You know, that hard, you had me in for 15 months with no bond.
And no bond on that case. And now it's saying you want to it's not a dismissal. It's just pausing. Right, he's just pausing because he was trying to include it on the other stuff. But because the clock is ticking on it, you got to pause it because it's not a motion to dismiss.
No, it's not.
Dismiss is a motion to dismiss.
This shit crazy. Wow. And he sits back and email talking about it lets me know so if the judge said, okay, well, we don't have to show up in court. What the fuck? That's his response on his email to him.
Oh, that's all he said. Yeah. So he was with it. He just agreeing with it. That's all he's doing.
That shit is crazy as a motherfucker.
Keep it. You got it though, right? You got a copy of it, right?
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Okay, good. You need all the proof that he's just laying down on this case.
He laid the fuck down. He laid down.
Well, you know what? In all fairness, which I don't know or not, but I'm going to say this. Maybe we've seen plenty of cases, no pros, right? Or nolle prosequi, whatever, right? We've seen that happen. Sometimes part of the bargaining, they will no pros something and they will put it to the side. If you screw up, then they're going to bring back. Like Erica King had 11 charges and they gave her 18 felonies, one misdemeanor. And there was like about 7 or 8 things that they put on the back burner. If she messes up, they'll probably pull them out, right? At the end of the day, maybe for some people, a no prosecute or no prosequi may have that effect. But considering that they said in the motion what their plan was to move forward, there really should be no guesswork because the prosecutor clearly stated the intent, right? 1, 2, 3. However, for maybe you or I, and they say, okay, Miss Lady V, you stay out of trouble. We're going to no pros this, and I don't want to see you back in this court. We're going to give you suspended community supervision for a year. If something happens, everything's coming back. And that's it. That's all, right? For maybe normal people who don't get in trouble, that is a way for them to not drop the charges, but to have them kind of in the bushes if you mess up. That's it. So it's possible CRAIL thought, but I don't see how he could think that since he knows that he's dealing with a career felon here. So I don't know.
Please let me know if the judge says it's okay. What kind of shit is that? Lay the fuck down. Okay, all right then. So I'm gonna see can I'm gonna wait till 12 o'clock till Dion adds up, and I'm gonna get him to call for me. That man got to get over here for the working day over with, because if he don't get here for the working day over, the motion can't be put in. Whatever that motion he needs to do, the file. He gonna tell me. I say, man, they still gonna have me on a court counter to go to court. They should not. Well, you know, I'll be there if it's time to be there. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I really ain't trying to. Once I come back and really understand what the fuck that shit's saying, that's what they're saying. So we can go ahead on supersede. That's what they can. So we can go ahead and supersede the indictment. That means that they're gonna add that shit on too. That's what that means.
Yeah.
We taking it out of this courtroom. It's not drop. You're still on payroll again. Come on, man. It's common sense, man. I don't see how they gonna charge you with that. You ain't got no money. You ain't got all this shit. That's common sense too. But they can say any damn thing.
Hell yeah, they can say it. They can just exhaust the shit and ride it until it's tapped out.
Yeah,
and then say, oops, okay, well, I guess we lost. And there go 4 years of your life and stress and your family and your reputation right in the process. Yeah.
So I just don't see them doing no Rico and all that other stuff. Man, come on, man. None of this makes no motherfucking sense. None of it. If he was gonna Rico, they would have been undid it. But here's the thing. Them cases don't make sense to Rico. They ain't gotta make sense. Just the government, they don't never make sense.
No, they be reckless and all they need is a sorry ass lawyer and they'll win.
No,
that ain't doing his job.
Oh man, they just want to get me out the way and get her out the way. Man, this ain't got nothing to do with you or them. They doing their text to win. Come on. That shit. Well, you know you're looking at a life sentence. Nigga, I ain't trying to spend no time no less I gotta be in here. If I'm on the right team. Come on now. That's what the motherfuckers say. You know, you facing a large man, come on, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. So okay, all right, that's it then. I know what it is, man. I understand what's going on. So I'm gonna keep blowing the motherfucking phone up all day today. All day.
Yeah.
So Go ahead and text Dion, let him know I will be calling him to call for him today, get this man down here immediately. I'm not trying to, I might come to see you tomorrow. I got to see what's going on. But if you don't come tomorrow, don't panic. No, I'm already panicking.
You want to.
Yeah, and let him know if he don't come today. As a matter of fact, you can call him. Let him know today I'm checking out today. Let him know that. Tell him exactly what I said. I'm checking because I'm being fucking screwed all the way around. I'm being screwed. It's common sense. I'm being screwed.
He said he's checking out today, y'all. He said he's checking out.
But me, I just dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto.
He said, go ahead, call Dion, tell him I am checking out today because I am getting screwed all the way around, okay? Call, tell him I'm checking out.
You want to.
Yeah, and let him know if he don't come today. As a matter of fact, you can call him. Let him know today I'm checking out today. Let him know that. Tell him exactly what I said. I'm checking because I'm being fucking screwed all the way around. I'm being screwed. It's common sense. I'm being screwed.
How are you checking out? Excuse me, you're going to go to the main desk and say, excuse me, I'm checking out. So they can taser you? What, are you going to pack up your bunk, walk to the gate and say, I'm checking out? They're going to put you in a 72-hour hold. They're going to strip you down and put you in a turtle suit. You better... They're going to put you in the turtle suit. You better leave them people alone at the front desk. You better leave them people alone at the desk. Not to mention, you're not even Cobb County. You're there on a contract. They're going to be like, look, one of them damn Fulton County people done lost it again. They need to be in the turtle suit. Turtle suit. They going to put you in a turtle suit in a room by yourself for 72 hours, sir. You're not checking out. He said, call him and tell him I'm checking out. I'm out of here. I'm going.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and text Dion, let him know I will be calling him to call for him today, get this man down here immediately. I'm not trying to, I might come to see you tomorrow. I got to see what's going on. But if you don't come tomorrow, don't panic. No, I'm already panicking.
You want to.
Yeah, and let him know if he don't come today. As a matter of fact, you can call him. Let him know today I'm checking out today. Let him know that. Tell him exactly what I said. I'm checking because I'm being fucking screwed all the way around. I'm being screwed. It's common sense. I'm being screwed for $1.
For $1.
No, straight
For
up,
$1.
For a fucking dollar.
He says he's being screwed for $1. You should have thought about that before you put them people's dollars in your pocket, right? Shouts out to our friends on Facebook. You should have thought about that before you started messing with those people's dollars. You pissed off the wrong person. Somebody out there is mad at you. Okay? Maybe it's a cousin of Fonnie Willis's best friend's cousin's neighbor, sorority sister classmate. Who knows who it is, but you done pissed somebody off, okay? And they will not let you pass go. And you're basically stuck in a long game of Monopoly. You have entered Monopoly and you cannot seem to get the get out of jail card. And they got you going round and round and round, and you are stuck. And you're about to run out of money. And maybe you ran out of money. You ran out of money and you have no moves. Remember playing Monopoly, guys? Y'all, you have no cards. You have no moves. You have no money. You have no real estate. You have nothing. You have no real estate. You have no money. And you're about to lose. And you're stuck in jail. That's the worst.
Yep.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, because I'm not finna play. That's how they gonna see me. Fred dead. Straight the fuck out.
They say he's going to be Fred dead. They say he's going to be Fred dead.
Man, because I'm not finna play. That's how they gonna see me. Fred dead. Straight the fuck out in a cardboard box. I already know how it goes.
Okay, Fred, if I beat your ass, we're fighting this shit.
What you say?
How
We about to fight this. You're not about to lay down and accept this bullshit.
No, I'm not accepting nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you straight. I'm not accepting none of this shit.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's accepting none of this bullshit. None of it all.
So his thing, yeah, so superseding them, him ain't trying to go forward with this shit, take it to the grand jury, stand the shit. They ain't even get no question to it. And then he'll talk about they're trying to go forward.
Oh, no.
They really lied to me. We move forward because Mr. Williams' reckless conduct. It ain't say nothing about no reckless conduct in that EPM, nothing. None of that shit. He made that shit.
Who's reckless conduct? What are you even talking about?
That's what I'm trying to say. I said, what? It ain't said nothing. Man, I'm saying to myself, this nigga lying like a motherfucker. Then when I saw the paper, they didn't say nothing about that. They trying to move forward with their goddamn superseding. That's exactly what they trying to do. They didn't give a fuck about that other shit. They thought, oh man, your other DA, he ain't on it no more. It's his boss. No, it's not. That shit said, it said assistant DA. It didn't say nothing about no goddamn big boy DA. It said assistant. That means a person assisting the DA that's on the case. Stop playing with me with this shit. That's not making no motherfucking sense. None of this shit making sense. This nigga trying to hang me too. This shit is crazy, man. Wow. I'm getting railroaded like a motherfucker. On the small petty shit too. Okay. All right then. Wow. If you can get that document and look it over today, that'd be fine. Can't, fuck it. Cause they ain't finna send it to me. They ain't even taking the time to do that shit. They got this new clerk up there now. I'm gonna text it to you in a minute.
Who got a new clerk?
Up there in the Fulton County, they got a new clerk card up there who over everything. So you might have some luck with that. So I'm gonna text it to you. She's the one you can order the shit from and all that. So yeah.
Oh, I need to look at some for that.
But I'm sorry it started your data for ragged as a motherfucker. I knew that shit didn't sound right. I know it didn't.
No, it's fine.
And I'm gonna talk to myself when I get up. If I get a chance to get in there Monday, I'm gonna ask in jail myself. I ain't got to sit down. I'm gonna ask myself, is this prejudice or with prejudice? Which one is it? Without or with? Which one is it?
But it's not it's not a dismissal. They would have filed a dismissal. What they filed was to pause the case.
That's all they did.
They didn't say they're dismissing it. And his email don't even say that. It's his email.
No, they don't.
He should have filed that. That's what he meant. You don't file something to say this is what I meant, but I filed that. You filed what you mean.
Yeah, he said what he said. He said what he want to do. They want to supersede. They want to go straight on with the Rico.
They want everything on one. That's what they're trying to do. It's not we want to dismiss this and go forward with the other stuff. No, we want all of this.
They want all of it. He slipped on that. He slipped on it. He can't say that. So, well, I ain't got to deal with that no more. No, yes, you do. Because this shit that ain't over with until I get the clear ounce on that. I don't have a clear ounce on that. It's not stamped. They're going to put all their shit together. They're going to get it out of her.
That's the point of it, right? Yeah. To put it all together.
That's what they want to do. This shit crazy, man. This shit's so motherfucking crazy.
What's crazy is that's what he took from that when he did what he did. Oh, shit.
Wow, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
These folks playing on me like a motherfucker. This shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna tell me, I called such, and I told her that they dismissed the case and they ain't got nothing on him. Nigga, you didn't even read the shit. What would you call her for and tell her that shit? That shit is post news.
Nigga.
You called her?
He's so mad.
Why is he still trying to talk to her about stuff?
Now, this is when Sonya gets mad. When she finds out he called CRAIL, baby, now she's going She's gonna go from about a 8.5 to 11.
When you told him that she's not even involved anymore.
I told him all
She is
that.
such a girl.
I
Why
told
you keep
him
calling her?
all that.
It made no sense. He said, well, I called her today and told her, they dismissed the case. They did not dismiss the case, bro. They did not.
Well, I'm glad I'm glad he did call her, because now you got a witness to the bullshit. So you got to go back against him for saying all of this stuff, and it wasn't what it was. He didn't just say it to you; he said it to her.
No, he called her trying to feel like I did my job for the money.
That's what I'm saying. But he still, right. But he still lied and as if he did.
So
That's
he
what I'm saying.
He was just happy that he didn't have, in his head, I ain't got to deal with this no more. That's why he did that. You understand what I'm saying? He knows exactly what that.
Game recognizes game. That's all I have to say. If you peep that, then game recognizes game. You see what CRAIL is doing. Why do you keep acting like you're so confused to the dummy? Okay? You see what's going on. You understand what CRAIL is doing because game recognizes game. What's the problem?
Men.
Why is he got to deal with this?
No, what I'm saying is he's saying I ain't got to deal with it because they're saying they put the motion in to not to move forward at that time.
So now that the case is gone, what he's saying is that CRAIL tried to reach out to Shirley to kind of make it that, okay, this case is gone. I'm done. Nice doing business with you. I've done my job because the case has been no pros and I'm out of here. But that's not necessarily the situation.
Right. It's only a temporary hold. It's not. It's just a pause. It's not saying that we're done.
No, that's not. It's not. It's not. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. That's a lot. You know how long that shit gonna take?
No, because once you get everything we need, then you can file for a speedy trial. They're just putting it all together, which means that both the attorneys got to work together now. Which means he can't slack because he got an audience now, just watching what he's doing. I'm gonna say both in there.
In his head, he don't have to deal. He don't have to deal with the shit. He don't have to deal with it because if it turned into Rico, he don't have to deal with it.
He still got. He regardless of the fact that they're trying to make it a Rico, he still got paid to deal with those charges, no matter how they put it, how they finesse it. He still got paid to deal with those charges, and you're not in trial. You're in court. So he got paid to deal with those charges in court.
This is true. This is true.
So it ain't about how they finesse it and they trying to make it a Rico instead of this. He still got paid for those charges. These are the charges when I came to you, and this is what it is.
Look, this is the thing. Sonya is the type of dummy that she would, if she rides for you, she's going to ride for you. But look at the type of people she picks. She's not going to pick anybody decent because she likes a rough ride. Okay.
So
this is when he realized he was done for real, for real. Exactly, Angel here.
$20 on.
Let me get out this song. We talking now.
Not that he's getting off the phone. This is hilarious. Okay.
All right.
Just send me that. Just send me that. What that means.
Okay.
And I didn't get the other pictures yet. I guess I get them later.
If they don't come today, they'll come by Monday. Okay.
Okay, bye. Love you, bye.
Oh,
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay, you busy?
I'm driving. What's going on?
Okay. So I just called with the son on the phone and talking to Sprinter van. Oh, okay. Oh man,
So what's Sprinter van saying?
Huh?
What do you say?
Oh man, I just saw the I'll come tomorrow and say, hold on, man. Them folks got me fucked up, man. That shit ain't what you said it was. Oh man, why you talking on that line like this? And he got mad, want to start cussing. Then here come your other people, they want to start cussing. So he said, call back in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna call back in 10 minutes because, see, our folks don't understand what's going on. This is new. He don't know what's going on, what happened yesterday.
Right. Oh yeah. I didn't talk to him.
Yeah. So he don't know what's going on. So now, Buddy brought me that bullshit up here, telling me that this one way, but that's not what's going on.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
I guess he think you don't be getting second opinions, but he can even make sense. He know what it is. So he gonna come see you tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's what he say. But he ain't got to, because I'm going to keep riding, because right now I'm not going to get fucked, man. I'm not, them folks going to have to let me go body bag me out this bitch. I'm not trying to hear nothing, man. I'm not trying to hear nothing. I am not fucking guilty. I am not, and I've been running around here. They've been running me back and forth for a whole year for that 1-2 little goddamn cases. Come on, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. This shit is not motherfucking cool, man. It's not cool at all. They ain't got no, man, they just dropped it. No, they didn't fucking do that, and I just couldn't.
They didn't drop it. They would have did a motion for dismissal.
Yeah, and I know he could have put a motion.
He's checking out.
It's gonna be too late to put a motion.
I'm checking out. I'm out of here.
The email say. He didn't say we're dismissing it. It would clearly say we're dismissing his charges. He didn't clearly say that.
No,
and that's what you say when you're dismissing it. You clearly say we're going to dismiss these charges. Now to say we're not pursuing it at this moment means it's on the back burner because we're going to bring it all at once. That's all that means.
That's all that means.
It's one of the two. Either we're going to put it on hold, which that's what that shit said when I read it. It was saying you pausing it and you're going to come back to it. It doesn't say it's dismissed or it's forgotten or it's over. It said that shit is being paused, which means you stop the clock on it so they can throw all that other shit on there, present that other stuff, and try to make everything come as one fucking charge.
That's it.
Because their case is weak individuals.
I think he's going to have an aneurysm. I do. He's going to have either an aneurysm or a heart attack.
And they're trying to make their case as strong as possible. So if they throw everything in one bowl, it makes the thing stronger. That's all it is.
That's all.
Look at all it is.
So he
can't
gets mad.
Keep going to court on talking about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he gets mad. So but call your other phone right now so he can get a standing there. I want to hear what he got to say. Because I need you to call old boy now because I called our folks because he was calling him back after I hung up. So he told me to call him back in 10 minutes.
Who you want me to call?
My son.
My phone about to go dead. Hold on.
Yeah.
My other phone. I didn't realize it.
You ain't got no charge?
I got it. Hold on.
He said, call my son. She said, who?
This phone was on the charge. Hold on. Let me change it out. It's a weekend charge. It ain't clicking like it's charging. Hold on. Let me see. Battery low.
You out there enjoying that sun, ain't you? Because it's beautiful out there.
Man, I didn't want to really.
Could they please give him his bipolar medication? Because sir is off the damn chain. He's off the chain right now.
Going to see my niece and she's in the school for something. So I'm supposed to just go. I'm in traffic, man. I don't even know what's going on. I've been sitting at this light for like 3 sessions at this point. At this light.
You don't feel good?
I feel fine. Earlier I was a little bit under, but I feel fine right now. I feel fine. I feel normal.
Oh, okay.
I feel normal.
Please leave your message for.
He texted me, hold on. So he's on the other phone. So when he called back. Yeah, I put 20 on his phone call, so.
Oh my God. The victims must be like, you know what? Take as long as you need. Okay. The victims, just knowing that he is in his own personal hell right now, I think I feel like that should at least be some comfort, even though he has not been prosecuted. The fact that they can hear that he is on the hamster wheel of pain and agony, having to deal with this numbskull female that he's decided to be friends with is probably a little bit of solace.
You know,
He didn't know that.
because he didn't have anything. Yeah, no, he didn't. I did it when you were talking earlier today. I put 20 on his thing so that you were talking.
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, I told you I was going to keep calling. I've been calling since 9 o'clock this morning. I made about 100 calls. Man, look here, man. This shit is crazy, man. It got me fucked up. This shit got me fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I talked to my guy. He said he should have something today. So,
okay,
on that.
So I figured it out. They going to try to put all those shits together.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to be any type of way, but for him to I figured it out. They're going to try and put everything on. Duh, sir. They told you that in the letter. What do you mean talking about you figured it out? They spelled it out. They 1, 2, 3 spelled it out. And the man told you it was going to be a Rico. What's to figure out?
That's what they want to do.
Yeah,
they want to throw it all in one pile.
That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And that way, that's not the process.
Because they reaching for that Rico thing. So those little cases they talking about with the 3 girls, you know,
right.
Don't make sense to try to make it a Rico charge. If that's what they're saying. So you gotta.
It just don't make no sense. But the way Buddy tried to put
No, listen. I was just listen. It's what they doing now. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So they got Andrew Tate. You know Andrew Tate. Okay. So they just arrested him and his brother last year, around the same time that they caught you up in your case, right? So they were online and they were making all this money, and then the government got mad at them for whatever reason. They made some enemies with the government, right? Romania. So they went and charged them with kidnapping, sexual assault, all of this shit, right? All of these charges.
Thank you, Miss Mesmerized. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it.
And he was talking about his case. He on house arrest. He said, I haven't been able to leave my house since December when I got out of jail. They had me in jail for 90 days on some bullshit charges. They made up all of that stuff. He said, I don't kidnap. I don't, disrespect women. I don't do any of that stuff. They sat there and charged him and his brother. Just like they charged you with a whole bunch of fake ass charges and shit. They doing the same thing with Russell Brand. They did the same thing with him because he spoke out, and now they trying to charge him with 2 counts of. And you're like, I ain't no damn body. What are y'all fucking talking about? Yeah, you pissed off somebody. That's all it is. You pissed off somebody. Now they feel the need to give you these random ratchet ass charges.
Wow.
Yeah, that's their weapon.
Well, I mean, duh. We've been saying that all along. Okay.
United States and some other governments,
pissed off
they're
somebody.
going through it, right? He said, as soon as I get off of this shit, he said, this shit cost me $50 million so far. He said, I done lost and spent $50 million right now. He said, they took all my cars. He said, Instagram shut me down. He said, the only thing I ever had on my Instagram page was cars. Why did Instagram shut my page down? He said, I still got Twitter because Elon Musk, he operates different. But Mark Zuckerberg, or whatever the fuck his name is, he all in the bed with the government, where Elon is not. Elon operates separate. He ain't on that, But he's like, they shut down all that. He said, I don't even want my Instagram page back, but I want to know why they shut it down. Because that doesn't make any sense why they would shut my page down.
Damn.
Yep, they fucking with us. Yep, same thing. Thank you. This is Shady. I'm going to turn it lane. God damn it.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I went out there. It's beautiful out there.
Did you get you some air, clear your head?
I had to, because shit ain't making no sense to me. This shit ain't making no sense.
It ain't going to. Right. It ain't make no sense. When they held you last year with no bond, that shit didn't make no sense.
No sense.
And then to throw all these other little miscellaneous lies, like, really?
They're making no sense.
And then you come to court, and this is what's so profoundly crazy. You sit there in front of the judge and admit you didn't do no investigation. You ain't got nothing but an interview with a girl that you do not even know. You didn't check her character. You didn't check the phone conversation. You didn't do anything but show up to court with these charges. And the judge just said, yeah. I would have been like, this one, you need to come back with some more evidence. You can't just come and charge somebody a serious crime of which they do not have a bond on and you fucking with their name, all because some girl you don't even know said this. And everything about it don't even make sense.
Yeah, man, that shit sound like
2019, 2021.
That shit sound like a fucking scripted movie. I ain't lying to you.
Man, it sound like a horror movie.
Man, that shit sound like a script. Let you sit there and make that shit up. Took time to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have been like,
I'll call you later. He probably doing something on the other line, talking to him on the phone, cutting out.
All right. Okay. Tell me in a couple hours.
Huh? Okay, bye.
I'm in a couple hours.
Okay, all right, love you, bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you
I mean, these two, Nesto talked to Dion again for a follow-up call on this same day. Okay, I don't know if we'll end up hearing that or not. Hold on. Nesto talked to Dion again for a follow-up call on this same day. God only knows what he told Dion. I don't know. I don't know if Shay's in the bushes. Shay, let's see if Shay
don't miss the next one.
That call can also be found in the member section. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, the questions just answer themselves. Okay, that call can also be found in the members section of phone calls from prison. She did not link it, so we don't know which one it is. I don't know. Let's see. Did she link it in the description box? Please be sure Nesto and Dion call the attorney. Follow-up call with Shay. Girl, Shay is in my head. Look at that. Okay, Dion. Is this when Dion called the attorney and that was like the funniest call ever? I can't click on it because if it's members, hold on, let me just see. If it's you guys can click and the call, we're not doing the call even if it's not. Okay, it's in members and there it is. It's from September 22nd. Hold on a second. My God. Ooh. Okay. That's one. So if you have members, you'll be able to access it. Just go to the description box. It's there. And then what's the other one? The other one is okay. Both calls are there. Both calls are in members. Go check them out. Okay. All right. Awesome. So if you have membership over on PCFP, I'll listen to them and refresh my memory because I don't even remember, y'all. These calls, this one call was posted, girl, this call was posted 2 damn years ago, January 16, 2024, and I do not remember at all. I may, but probably have to hear it to refresh. This other one, is this when CRAIL gets mad? This one was funny. This is I think this is the one when he calls CRAIL. CRAIL starts kind of like, don't have me on the phone. Dion gets mad and starts yelling. That might be that. But yeah. So hit the video up on extra. Check out the description box. All the links are there. You guys might have already done it. So I think we heard those. So if you've had membership for a long time, then you probably already heard them. I just need to refresh my memory because, baby, it's been 2 years and I don't recall. I would have to sit on the stand and say I don't recall. Okay. I don't recall. All right. Y'all, a mess. Anywho, that was good. I enjoyed that. A nice trip down memory lane, a little bit of docket, a little bit of documents. Okay, guys, you guys are awesome. This was so much fun. Those two are dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, hopefully the family is not listening in the bushes. If you are, please don't watch my channel. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to watch a podcast or anything where somebody was calling, someone I care about all the names. But at the end of the day, it's not for you. Okay. So anywho, all right, guys. Anyway, boom. She definitely will give a person a headache. They deserve each other. And on that, I say, yes. All right, you guys, let me go handle some business. I've been with y'all all day. I know you guys want a Carly Russell update. If you're new here, set your notifications to all so you can always, and I mean, when I say always, I mean always be notified every time I go live or post a video. Even if I post a video, it's typically always going to be a premiere. Okay, so you'll always have a chat room because I know y'all like to get together and chitty chat while the video's playing. Anywho, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. You guys asked for a Carly Russell update. And let me write that on my list. Carly Russell update. And I need to update you guys on Kelly Marie Bryant because, like I told you, she showed her natural black ass yesterday in court. There's a lot going on. I know I keep telling you this, but we get sidetracked and do 3-hour lives, and then your girl is exhausted. So, and then I got to finish with the transcript. So it's almost the weekend, and we'll keep it cute, and we're gonna just put one day on top of another day, and not set the expectations too high for your girl. You guys showed out. Thank you so much for all of the memberships. Number one, it goes a long way to support the channel. And we typically drop at least 1 or 2 member lives during the week, if I can stay on track with that. But we've been doing pretty good. So any of the new members, if you've never had membership before, there's like 300 member videos for your enjoyment. So go and get into it. Stuff that is not in any way, shape, or form. Maybe a couple. Sometimes I'll record stuff with you guys and members, and then I'll cut it down and it'll be like a regular video. But typically everything that's members, if you see it anywhere, it would be Patreon because they're members too. So that's pretty much it. If it's in members here, some of it's on Patreon. But for the most part, it's exclusive content. So go and get into it and make sure to comment. And if you're enjoying it, we will get into that transcript I told you about earlier today in members, because it really is of some member type stuff. It's really egregious. And then also the finishing up of the reading of the testimony of Sakina Thompson. So I owe you guys that. So I left you guys off on a cliffhanger, and we got to get back into that. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everything y'all do. And thank you so much for supporting the channel and, everything that we do. You guys are amazing. So take care. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. Okay. Bye, guys. Do you guys want an outro? You guys want the whole thing of, but me?
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't did nothing with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you, I think on a couple phone calls back, remember I told you, I said, you know what they call you right here? Yeah, you say what? and I said they call you nasty Nestos, right? However I said it. So they don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407, at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto or something.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto or something. I ain't do.
You know what?